Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Come on up in here. Come on up in here. Let's discuss this read that Melody gave Betty the dragon. Y'all come on in. Come on in. I know I had it set for tomorrow, but when I thought about to me something that was important, I said, I better get this done now. Yeah, that's what I said, y'all. Mm. But anyway, it's just my feelings. Hold on, y'all. Just my feelings and my thoughts. Um, if y'all come on in, or if you catch it on the replay, just remember these are my feelings and my thoughts. We all have them. Hey, Miss Patrice, welcome. How are you, beautiful? I know you heard that amazing read that Mel gave Betty. Yes, ma'am. Miss Patrice, I'm gonna give myself 1 hour. Don't talk about me, cause you said, I think it was you. You say you always say you're gonna be on for an hour, and it ends up to be more than an hour. Yes, ma'am, that does happen. Yes, Miss Patrice. Miss Patrice, how you feel about that good read? When I tell you that was a read, ooh wee, that was a read and a half. Y'all get on up in there. Let's discuss it. So see, there's something that happened, and I don't think these people thought this through. But my gut intuition kept telling me, girl, you better get on up there and put that out there to see if the people is thinking see if the people's is thinking the same way you're thinking. That's what myself said. And I said to myself, I said, Self, myself said, huh? I said, okay then. Yeah, you might be right. If I can, 40, 30, 45 minutes, whatever. It is what it is. The girl gonna get up here right quick. And let's see who's up in here on this Friday afternoon. Hey, Arhab, hello, welcome. FMC says hello. I'm happy Friday, G Squad in chat. Whole house say thank you. Yes, thank you then. Okay, Miss Patrice says you do. What I do, Miss Patrice? I say it all the time. I'm sorry. Miss Patrice says, I'm glad she's finally getting it out. Rabbits Running says that G Squad Mods and chats, I hit the like button and I subscribe to your channel. You better subscribe, Rabbits Running. Thank you so much, beautiful. I appreciate you. To your channel a few weeks ago. Enjoy your channel and panel. Okay. Meant subscribe, Lord. It's okay. Miss V Jackson says, evening everyone. Blessings G Squad 68. Miss Phyllis says, hey y'all. Hey, you all. Yes. Hey, you all. All right, y'all. I hope y'all have hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Hey, Miss V Jackson. She says, blessing all mods in chat. Welcome, Miss V Jackson. Thank you so much for coming in. Hey, Miss Mary, my mod, beautiful. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Like I said, it was last minute. I had a conversation with myself, and myself told me, girl, get on up there. Just because says, hey, Miss G Squad 68, I'm relaxing, listening to your channel. My daughter finally want to go ahead, letting me have a break. Okay, then, so glad to have you here. Thank you so much for being here. Y'all, please make sure y'all have hit that good like, share, and the subscribe button. Make sure that you're still subscribed because YouTube and StreamYard been doing their own thing. Not really sure what they call themselves doing or who is mad at who? StreamYard mad at YouTube? YouTube or what? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But yeah, make sure y'all have hit that button. And y'all get yourself on up in here, girl. It's a Friday afternoon at 7 o'clock, girl. We need to talk about some things. And I will be need I will be needing y'all's opinion on what I have to say. So, if that means you would like to come up, that's fine with me. If you don't, you can put it in the chat. That's still fine with me. Um, but yes, make sure that y'all are still subscribed to the channel. Make sure you have hit the bell so you know every time that I come up. You can become a member for $2.99. You can do super chat, super stickers, and my cash app is running at the bottom of the screen. Thank y'all so much. Hey, Miss Melanated Energy. She says, I'm here waiting for the short version of what's going down. She said, Miss Patrice says, how do you come up? Oh, Miss Patrice, I drop a link and you just tap on it. And then I will see you in the backstage. And then I will let you come up that way. Hey, Aunt Greta. Hey, Aunt Greta, girl, how you doing? Melanated Energy says, drop that link and I'll pull up. Girl, I'll drop that link for you. Ooh, wee. Y'all coming in here strong. Oh, my goodness. Ooh, I can't wait to hear what y'all got to say. Oh, my Jesus. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Your good intuition. Mm-hmm. Hey, Linda Gamma, beautiful. The link has been pinned. You should see it. But yeah, y'all, we did some housework. Y'all make sure y'all did everything, gonna do everything or whatever you want to do is fine with me. But look, y'all, I had a whole conversation with Seth. And we all heard the read that Nell gave just a few minutes ago. Over there on that good tika-taka. Tika-taka, I said, yes, tika-taka. Just because it's, hey, Linda Gamma and Greta Lee, yes. And so she, she said she used to say Miss Betty. She's not going to say Miss Betty anymore. She's going to say Betty. Hey, Melanated, beautiful. Hello,
Hey,
beautiful.
lady.
How are you, beautiful?
What's up,
Welcome.
Maud?
Yes, let me finish. Give me 1 second. Greta says, Linda, how you feeling? And when is your next doctor's appointment? Yes, ma'am, Linda, you feeling better. But y'all, look, this is my theory here. So, like I said, I was having a conversation with my little self. But anywho, why are Stormy and Betty having this conversation? Stormy, you have no idea what your mama has just done to you with just males, TikTok or IG alone. Do y'all know Mel has over 600,000, I think, subscribers? Almost at 1 million? That's a lot of people, y'all. Stormy, come up here, baby. Come on up here to the front of the classroom. I got to tell you something. I don't think you realized it. Hey, Miss Lita, welcome. Stormy, have a seat, baby. Sit right there. When this happens, don't you blame nobody but your mammy. I said it because see, when Mel peeled off those receipts, over 600,000 people, a strong possibility could have been listening. Not only did she tell a story, but she had the receipts to prove it, Stormy. Now, your mama could have literally just blackballed your stupid ass. Because my thing is, that lady helped her get on a TV show. And this is how she repay her. This is how she thanks her. You plotted and you planned and you didn't mean no good from day one. So Stormy, who do you think will really want to work with somebody like you? Please tell me. Hey Linda Boo. Hey Boo.
Hey, see,
You feeling a little better?
I feel a little bit better. I'm gonna say
Okay.
what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna drop down.
Okay.
Stormy needs to blame her mother for her downfall.
Totally agree.
And if I was dancing, don't push Melody too far, or she's gonna drag you for everything you got. And like she said, Chris and Nelia, the Knots
Mm,
1.0, 2.0, y'all are next.
mhm. 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 Melanated energy, I love you. I didn't I'm not skipping you. As you know that Linda has not been feeling that well, so that's why I let her go ahead and speak. But the theory that I just gave, do anybody agree with what I just said? That's a strong possibility that could happen.
I totally agree, and I feel like it's okay that you let Linda go ahead first. I'm not a slow leak. I catch on quick, but yeah, I totally agree. And Stormy must be a slow leak to have do what she do and think that there's not going to be a backlash or repercussion. She should have stopped while the going was getting good, but no, she wanted to
Mhm.
keep going. And now look
Mhm.
where she's at, between a rock and a hard place. Where she gonna turn?
Mhm.
I don't know.
That, I'm telling y'all, that's a strong possibility that she sat there and thought it was cute and funny and said, but you keep saying people. Who's you talking about? Those words right there alone, Stormy, could destroy your you know what. You could be possibly blackballed. Because I'm telling you, if you came to me with a business deal with over 600,000 people listening, probably more, you don't know who heard what. Oh, hell no, I'm not working with her. The way she did that lady, it went out of her way to get her on a TV show. Not only did she get your silly ass up there, you trying to take over. Girl, ain't nobody gonna want to work with you. And if you done, blame your mama and yourself. Plotting from day one, y'all. For you, I'm sorry, y'all. Go ahead, somebody.
What I was gonna say was that all right, she has her track record speaks for itself. Her unanswered emails, the complaints that she has against her with the Better Business Bureau, her, how she televised her actions on TV and how snake and slimy and grimy she was with her business transaction with Melly and Melly getting her on the show, and how she twisted the narrative and turned it on its head to make it seem like, Melody was, her enemy when she was plotting and twisting the plot for her to take over the show is ridiculous. I mean, like
Mm-hmm.
they say, oh, it was the editing. No, no, the editing is only what you give them. We heard you tell Destiny is not what you think it is.
Sure did.
That I
She
mean,
said
come on now, how grimy can you get? It's ridiculous.
she didn't only say that, she said, I promise you. Like she was begging her. She said, I promise you, it's not what it looked like. No, it's not what it looked like. Aunt Greta says, let me see, let me catch up for a minute. VLS, good evening, G Squad mods and chats. Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. Aunt Greta says, 70 watching, get the likes to match. Miss Mary says, hello, my sis Angela Hudnell. Greta says, Stormy is not a good person, a businesswoman. Or Kev says she wasn't even good enough at the time for Bell Collective. Say it again. Miss Angela says, at Greta Lee, every single cast member on this show has been ungrateful as fuck. I said it towards Mel, and she's the one who's helped them all, shaking my damn head. I'm ready today, y'all, just because. Hey, Angela speaking. Miss Mary says, please hit the like button. Thank you. Greta said, agree, Angela, but the day of reckoning is coming. Ooh, I felt that one. Miss Angela said, if you need to see a picture of what ungrateful is, just pull up a cast member off of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Oh my God. Oh my God. Linda, you got anything else?
Well, I'm just waiting on Mel to drop more receipts.
Hello?
Hey, Miss Patrice,
Hey,
welcome. How are
I'm
you?
good. How are
Hey,
you?
girl. Good. What's your thoughts?
Oh, this this cast. I don't know what Melanie got herself into with these people, but
Mm-hmm.
I have never in my life, with all the other reality shows that are on, I have never seen such hatred towards one person like this.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that they can go so hard with the lies,
Mm.
like, is disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want to sit there and I'm her. Who are you? All we know about you is that you lie.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows the real truth. You don't want to speak your truth, but you could speak on everything else. And did that old ugly Betty, I'm about sick and tired of her. That could I would have to tell my parents, please put the phone down, log off the internet,
Now put the phone down.
put the phone down.
Well, you know
There's
what? She ain't gonna have to put it down now. She done probably done destroyed her daughter's career. I'm telling you, that's serious. That's a serious accusation and stuff that her mom has done. She shouldn't have did that. And then Mel coming out with the receipts. That's not good.
But what other job can any of us go on and this behavior be okay? I can't go on my job and have my parents come up in there and act a fool. My job gonna
Okay.
fire me, and then after they fire me, they gonna have my parents arrested.
Say it again.
And again,
I don't. I
these are
don't get it.
older women carrying on like this. Wanda, there's no hope for Wanda. Wanda is just who she is. So I don't expect no change. Only God can come down and change Wanda. And I don't even think then he could do it because she just
Mm.
set on who she is. But I have never in my life seen such lies, such jealousy. And then, Wanda, you're going to take your big behind over there to go try to go over Melanie to try to get on the show?
She had to reach out to the showrunner. You know, she had to reach out to the showrunner.
Yeah. This,
But the showrunner didn't answer the phone though.
no.
Hey, Wanda wanted to reach out to the showrunner on the low low, and then Wanda will come back on the YouTube. I said it and say that the showrunner and the people were reaching out to her, so she'll be back on the show. Wanda, you ain't slick. We see you.
I don't even know why Carlos brought Betty back. Look at the way Betty acted on the reunion last year. So why would you bring her back? For what purpose?
I think he brought her back to dog Melody out, to embarrass Melody, to make Melody feel like, she can't get her point across. He brought her out as a distraction to unnerve Melody. That's his
Yeah.
whole tactic, to try to break Melody so she won't go back to the show. But all it's doing is just like exposing his dirty tactics. Because as you just said, what was the purpose in bringing her out? There was simply no purpose other than to attack Melody, and it's like it's as clear as day. That you don't want her on the show, and you want her out of the whole thing. Like, he wants to take over the show, but there is no show without Melody. None of
Right.
these
No
people
show
are
without
strong enough.
Melody.
None of them is strong enough to carry the show, because none of them want to expose their real business. None of them. They all are
None of them.
very secretive and embarrassed about their business acumen. It's disgusting.
I need a response down in the chat. As Mel just said a few minutes ago, whose house? I need a
Well,
response.
well,
Hey, that part.
Man,
And Mel went in. She went in.
I am so proud of Mel. I'm like, this been a long time coming. She sat back. I don't even know how she went this long and dealt with that. Because it's like, I wanted to jump through the TV so many times. So I don't even know how she
Not jump,
dealt with it.
not jump through the TV.
Yes. It's like ridiculous. I'm like, I have never seen such foolishness and craziness in my life. And you have a whole entire cast going for one person, and you think that's cool? A whole entire cast.
They some
Everybody
sick
that
people.
literally, including Carlos himself, because all of
Yep.
Carlos's shows flopped. You have
Yep.
one hit show because of Melanie, Keisha, and whatever his name is, Marcel. Y'all were living in Melanie's house. You were working at a movie theater.
Yep.
Like, literally, the only one who probably had something going for herself was Kimmy in the beginning, and then she fell to the Scots. So now you just with them. But now you back working. You signed your house away to this idiot. So, I don't get it.
I think
But
the reason why Melody waited for so long was to give them enough rope to hang themselves, because like what they would have said was, oh, like they'd have gaslit her, said, oh, she's the problem, she don't get along with nobody, this is that and the other. You see how she don't get along with us, this that and the other. So let them get comfortable and like take shots at her and actually like, basically hang themselves with their own bullshit. That way when she step up the way she did just now, she's just giving nothing but facts and receipts to go ahead and cancel them out. And that was very clever.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
Yes. Very.
Hey, Miss Patrice, welcome. What you got to say? What you thinking about? Who's boss?
Girl.
Is she up here? Miss Patricia.
Yes, I'm here. Thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you for the
Hey, how are
opportunity to give
you?
me. I'm blessed. I'm doing good.
I know your voice. Welcome. Thank you for coming up.
Thank you for having me and accepting me to come up. I just want to say, I had too much in my mind to type. So that's why I say, well, let me go up and say what I need to say so that I can make some kind of communication and some kind of connection.
Yes,
First
ma'am.
of
You're
all,
always welcome.
thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. I would like to say, for the opportunity that Mel has presented for these women to kind of like promote their business, to kind of move up a notch, and they, instead of them being appreciative of her, what she's trying to do for us Black women,
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be standing together, you know,
Mm-hmm.
making these things happen. But instead, we got jealousy, we got
Mm-hmm.
envy, we got
Mm-hmm.
people that just don't give a doggone, because
Mm-hmm.
they want to be famous, they want to be in front, but they forgot this is Mel's house.
Yes,
And
say it
you just
again.
can't come in and take over somebody else's house. It's like when we come into your house, we introduce ourselves. Hello, this is Pat. How you doing? Blah, 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 blah. Now you gonna come in out of her creation, her thought, her mind that she put into the atmosphere to make it exist. Now you all want to take over something that she created.
And
That
paid
is
her
that
money.
is low down. That's low down. I wouldn't want no friends like that. Because if I find a friend would treat me the
Trifling.
way that they treat her,
A friend
I
that
wouldn't
put
want
out
I
ten
would want
thousand
them.
dollars to you?
Ma'am,
A friend that can put out that much money and help you out
to help you out.
Mm.
and not
Because see
ask
what
for it
what
back.
everybody fail to realize is she didn't have her card first off was maxed out. That's what we got to realize. When Mel gave her the
Mm-hmm.
X amount of dollars that she asked, that she needed to get this process started, she had to put money on the card to pay out the max card because of the simple fact Mel wasn't broke. Mel had money, but like she say, at the present time, and I know when you going through bankruptcy, going through divorce, things be like on hold for a minute because you need to see how this Negro is moving.
Mm-hmm.
See, because a lot of stuff was tied up with her and Martel. So she had to sit back and see how things were moving. She wasn't in no hurry to put things in her name and she was still legally married because that means if she can go and do this and do that, that's his too.
Yep.
Yep.
That's the law.
You better
And
speak the
then on
truth.
top of that, you got this Detroit. Like Detroit's supposed to scare somebody. Hell, I'm from Flint. I hung over in Detroit, Saginaw, and Lansing. So what do Detroit supposed to do that you want to scare somebody like I'm from Detroit? So, would you playing gangster stuff now? We too old for
Yeah.
that. We
Yes.
are
He did.
grown 40, 50. I'm 69. We too old for that.
Yes, ma'am.
And you out here playing gang stuff. Stuff that you do when you're on the playground.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff
Now
that
she
you
out here
do
looking like a
because you don't
fool.
know no better.
Mm-hmm.
And I really begin to think that she's bipolar.
Bipolar, schizophrenic. She a
And she's a
whole list of
leech.
stuff.
She's a
Yes.
leech. She's a leech.
Yep.
She sucked the blood out of you. It wasn't that Moses didn't care for Destiny. Destiny
Who
don't
got
have
a
no gift
dog?
and go by herself. She don't have no pizzazz. She don't want none. She wants somebody to take care of her.
Mm-hmm. Moral of the story.
That's all Destiny wants. Destiny that's why she want to lynch on to Mel, but Mel caught the game, you know. And Stormy gonna catch it eventually when she stop giving up that money like she's doing. Cause
Yep.
Destiny ain't hanging with nobody that ain't got no money. Pay attention to who Destiny hang with. She ain't hanging with Tisha. Every now and then she make up there to Black, but she already know they ain't got no money.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't hanging with Kimmy. They ain't got no money. She hang with Martel every now and then. She ain't hanging with Martel like that. But she know Martel ain't got no money. She hang with people that got some money. Do you hear what I say?
So do you think she's more or less real mad at herself because she blew this?
She mad at herself because the simple fact is the game is over. And everybody
Yes.
have called her to the carpet because everybody done peeped her out. Because like Sonny say, she done borrowed money from everybody.
Say it again.
She have borrow, borrow, like
Sure as
Ladonna,
heck.
redo, re. She have done it.
Mm.
Destiny ain't got no money. Destiny is a hustler.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever will open that door, she gonna hang. Just like Yandy and all those other women, they done peep Destiny game out.
Oh yeah, they said she was in Atlanta buying for them clothes to wear. Trifling.
Yeah,
And they
they
said that's
peeped
what
her
Moses
out.
said. Moses said she chasing fame.
She
Yes.
chasing fame. He told it point blank. He says that she wants to be famous. He said, I showed her what she need to do to get the bag, but she lazy. She start
Ooh.
things that don't finish.
Martel.
Just like Martel.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
And Martell
And
let
I
them
can tell you
slops play
something
him.
else. She's so envious of Mel because when she say, I ain't have nobody that when they see they way up, if y'all can remember, Destiny say this. She say that they can see themselves going up, but don't take none of us with her. So she want Mel to climb the ladder.
Mm-hmm.
And she come up behind Mel and living off of Mel. That's what she wants. She wants
Mm-hmm.
somebody to take care of her, like the Barrett mother peeped her out from Jump Street.
Mm. So what kind of
LeBarrett's
statement do y'all
mama
think she
knew,
was what kind of
ma'am.
statement y'all think what kind of statement y'all thought she was making when she tilted her head down with that hat?
She
Miss
want us to see that she wearing a name brand label, winter hat. Okay. She wanted us to see that she's wearing
It
a
sure is.
name brand winter hat.
It's like 100 degrees. Wait, really?
Okay. I know
Yeah.
in Houston, it's like 103 out here.
Mm.
Not Louisiana,
That's what the
Patricia.
index is.
What you think, Miss Melanated?
I disagree that Destiny is a hustler. I think she's
Uh,
more of a charity case because a hustler take the money, they flip it and they get it. She don't flip it and get it. She just looking for
Facts. Facts.
donations. That's what she's looking for. I don't
All she
think
got.
that she is a leech. I think she is a parasite. I think that she latches on like a parasite and she does
Mm-hmm.
not offer anything. All she does is just create problems. She's a problematic person because once no longer she can no longer get, she's just gonna freaking condemn. And she's a charity case. She's just looking for donations. Like who's her
Yeah,
sponsor? She's looking for the next sponsor. She don't offer
yeah.
anything. She don't bring nothing to the table. She don't bring no ideas. She don't bring a helping hand. She don't help build. She just sits there like a parasite. That's it.
Mm.
That's why Belinda and all of them cut her loose because she have Leach and Sheree and all them. They cut her loose because after they found out what she was about, they cut her loose. It wasn't so much about Martel. Destiny want to hang like that boy say Moses say she want to be famous, and most of those women they got their own thing going on. However they getting it, they getting their own bag, whatever way is comfortable for them. But they
Okay,
getting it.
so but why she didn't cling on to them the way she have clinged on to Mel? You would have thought her and Mel was married or something. I mean, I'm not understanding. What's the problem?
She couldn't hang on to Sheree and them because the fact is, ain't no. It's okay. Like if I go out with a bunch of women's, I say, well, okay, let me catch the tab this time. I got y'all. I got this. I got this. But every time you go out, Destiny ain't don't never say, well, I got the tab. Okay. But you can order, but you never have the tab. Or you want to hang out with the big time people. See them folks there, Yen and all them, they got money.
Uh-huh.
They got money. Destin don't hang with no broke people. Destin hang with people that got money.
Uh-huh.
I believe the only reason why Destiny was able to cling to Melody for so long was because they was going through similar circumstances and they had a trauma bond.
No,
But
she never told. She never
No,
told Mel.
melanated, she didn't share.
She didn't tell
She
Mel.
So
couldn't share
did
that with Melody.
right, but
no, no.
Melody was in a vulnerable state. So she was
Yeah,
looking for
yeah.
somebody to like, to just basically like, just have some type of, a life or whatever. But once Melody started like, seeing what was what, that's why she cut her off so quickly and bluntly that Destiny couldn't even see it coming. She thought that she still had her under the spell. And Melody already peeped game long time ago and had to switch it up. Because once those kids said we don't like her, that's all Melody needed to hear.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, when you my friend, right? And I'm
Right.
helping you, right? And when I
Mm-hmm.
when I need to talk to you, you listen to me and try to give me some kind of comfort, right?
Right.
Why you wait till you get divorced and you already know that I'm went through, and here you come telling me that I'm divorced,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm your friend. I had to find out that you divorced when it's all over with.
Mm-hmm.
Friends don't do that.
Right.
It's just
Not my
it's just the
friends.
fact that how many people Martel had on his little plan. You got Stormy who came in friends with Coleslaw from the way beginning, but never said nothing. Here she go
Mm-hmm.
bringing Trish onto the show. Here she go Destiny. That Destiny, I can't tell which lies she's speaking because with Heavenly, she said she knew Martel for how many years now. So it's like everybody that's come on this show came because of Martel, and it's like he been plotting on this woman from the time he married her. Like they say, he proposed to her at her graduation party.
Mm-hmm.
So this
That's
man been
true.
plotting on her from day one, but
Because
he
he
just
saw the
never thought.
potential.
Yeah, he just never thought that she would finally leave. Oh,
No, the thing is that really just put the icing on the cake when Mel decided that she cut all of those people loose. That's because those they were his friends, not her friend. They were
Mm-hmm.
his friends. And once she started scoping things out and seeing how they was rolling, Mel was dropping them left and right. And then after she started dropping them, The big thing that really put the icing on the cake when Mel turned down that 47 acres. That's when
Mm-hmm.
everything bust loose. That's when everything bust loose.
But I want to know, like, how big their dreams had to have been to have believed that they would be able to overtake her with such a big plan, not understanding that she was the one that taught them the game.
See, the thing is that 47 acres, first of all, would make them millionaires, that they would live for the rest of their life, even their children for the rest of their life, if they spend their money, the way that it should be spent. But the thing is, when Mel turned down and dissolved all of the stuff that Martel was doing, that angered them because they was really depending on that 47 acres.
Right, I get that.
And
But what I said, that for them to have the big balls was the fact that they did not put their name down on the paperwork. They just put their wife's name on it. Like, that wouldn't raise a red flag, or they must have been really, 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 like, delusional to think that was going to fly.
They thought Mel was
No, we're
crazy,
delusional.
and
No,
Mel wouldn't peep that game. See, what they was trying to do, they was doing some underhanded stuff, but Mel was hip to the game. See, what they failed to realize, that Mel's mama is a broker. What they fail to realize, Marcus is a broker. What they fail to realize is Mel is a broker. And they was trying to throw game up under the table on her. This was put the icing on the cake. When Mel made a statement, she said, well, my name is on it. Martel name is on here. Tisha's name is on here, but it's supposed to be the 6th. See, but everybody's name was not on there. So Mel peeping game now that Tisha's name is on it, not Marceau's name is on it. Kevin's name is on it, but not Maurice's name is on it. See, that's how they've been doing for the longest, is putting these women up in debt. And then they walk away debt free because their name is not on it.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what happened on that deal.
I think they underestimated Mel. They didn't know she
They
was
did.
Yeah,
They
they
did.
smart
They
as she
underestimated
did.
her.
was.
They definitely
They
underestimated
did.
her.
They definitely underestimated. See, one thing about it, when you got people in that type of business, because I'm a
Mm-hmm.
businesswoman myself, when you got them type of people in that type of business, you can't throw game like that.
Mm-hmm.
And see, they didn't think Mel was gonna read all that paperwork. I'm here to tell you, I could have told her Mel gonna read every dot, cross every T, and she ain't gonna miss a period, and she damn sure ain't gonna miss no comma.
But you know what I think? I think the reason why they didn't put their name on it was because they didn't want, because for them to get that type of deal, it would have required some type of background check and everything, so everybody could be on the same page about who each other was working with, right? That'd have been number one. Like, that's one, like, to get into something so big, you got to know who you getting in business with, right? So that would have required like a criminal background check to see who's who.
No, not when you're doing business like that.
But think about it. Melody had a reputation to maintain. You know how she always says her brand.
I know what you say.
Right?
I know exactly what you say.
Because if they would have got sued, or if everything would have went federal, they'd unearthed everybody's that she looked like she was down with it. So she had to know who she was working. Because remember, she hired this private investigator to look and see what was what. And that's what she said, she's not going to go with it. But I also think that the Scotts was dependent on Martel to force Melody into it.
No, the private investigator was not for that. No. The private investigator was not for the business deal. Miss Van, I'm sorry.
The private investigator was to see what Martel and them, what they was doing.
Yes, that was the private investigator was about. But what I'm saying is to you, Miss Van and Marcus, they can check all of that without having a private investigator. See, all they doing is I can even run a background check. If I want to be curious about somebody, me personally, I can do it. But see, by them being supposed to be friends. They supposed to be friends. Marceau was trying to run a game. See, But see, he met his match when it was time to sign the deal.
Mm-hmm.
See, and that's when Mel caught Holt to when everybody's name was not on the paperwork. See, they was gonna end up sticking that bill to
Mel and
Martel
Martel.
and Martel. See, but Mel caught it, and Tisha and Kimmy. But of course, when Mel say no, I'm not gonna sign. That's when they got really, really upset. Go back
Mm-hmm.
and watch that that episode when they were sitting down. When Mel said no, we supposed to be doing this all 6 of us,
Mm-hmm.
not just 3 of us. See, they were sticking the women's out there on a limb, and their name was on it, but they was going to accumulate 47 acres. And I'm here to tell you, Miss Van Miller took them papers to Miss Van and Marcus, and they shut that shit down. They shut it down. That's why the anger started. That's when
Let
the
me.
anger, because they
I
would
think
have
the
been
Scots knew.
multi-millionaires. They
They knew
would
the
have been
Scots knew.
multi-millionaires.
The Scots knew Martel wasn't that smart. They underestimated.
Right.
They underestimated Melanie. They probably
Yes.
thought because he done did so much to Melanie. Melanie was slow. She liked Tisha. She don't know any better. So they wasn't expecting her to be able to pick up on what they did. So yeah,
She
that's
was in
why
a
now they
vulnerable
hate her.
mood because she was going through stuff with a coleslaw. She was
Yeah.
very vulnerable, but they didn't understand. They underestimated Mel, even though she was going through her lit stuff. Mel still wasn't stupid. She knew. She smelled. She caught that. She caught that.
Yeah, but my thing is, they they figured out that Martel wasn't that smart, so they probably. It sounds like to me they placed Mel in the same category.
Yeah.
Little did do they know who they was messing with, but they effed around and found out. This
Yes.
ain't no one to play
Yes.
with. She's
Yes.
on top of her game. So after they figured that out, then they try to see if they could make Martel make Mel salute. She won't
Yeah.
budge.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you hear when Marceau was trying to explain to Mel the situation? She said, "No, this supposed to be everybody's name supposed to be on it. We are Martel and I is not going to be stuck with this loan."
That's what she said. Hey, Miss
That's
LaDon,
what she
give me
said.
1 second. Let me see what's going on in this chat. Hello, everybody that I have not had the opportunity to speak with. Thank y'all so much for being here. If you're new to the channel, please make sure. Hey, Miss Black Titanic, I know you're gonna come up, Miss Black Titanic, but make sure if you're new to the channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like, share, and the subscribe button. Please get the likes to catch up. 104 likes and 141. Lord, if y'all 141 in the chat, what are y'all doing? My goodness. Oh my goodness. What's wrong with y'all? Hit the like button,
They in the
people.
bushes.
Hit the like button, people. Please hit the like button. You can become a member for as little as $2.99. You can do super chat, super sticker. You can also see the cash app running at the bottom of the screen. But what's most important, can you please get the likes up? Can you please? Hey, Miss Black Titanic, how you doing? You want to come up and talk with us for a few minutes? I can drop the link. Whoever was next can go ahead.
I can drop down.
No, you fine. Y'all fine. Who was speaking? Miss Melanated drop down. Miss LaDon. Hey, Miss LaDon, what you got?
Hey y'all.
Hey,
Hey,
beautiful.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, LaDon.
Hey Patricia. No, y'all preaching, I'm with my tribe. I agree with y'all. But I think it's a mixture.
Yeah.
I think in the beginning they did think that Mel was not as smart as she is. All right. And
Yeah.
then I think they thought Hotel had pull that he can
Mm-hmm.
persuade Mel to do what
Yeah.
they wanted. But then when they seen the pushback, they
Yeah.
started getting frustrated and they started resenting her. And then their jealousy for her started coming out because no matter what. They tried to strip her, they threw stones, they did everything, and she just kept climbing and achieving.
Mhm.
And they just can't get past the resentment and jealousy for her. But they
Mhm.
do feel like she is the reason for that deal not making it. But they're not taking accountability. Them Scott brothers know they have a ninjas, okay? They know they don't finish nothing. They know they ain't up to par. And they knew that they didn't want to be responsible, but they wanted to reap
Mhm.
the benefits. But they
Mhm.
got the wrong one. And God is good for that not going through. For Mel being standing on business even back then. Even back then, you know?
Seeing how these snakes are moving now, can y'all imagine? Have imagined if that would have went through? Oh my God, y'all.
Mm, 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 mm,
Boy,
mm, mm.
Miss
Mel
Ladon,
will
what do you
probably
think
have a
about my?
freeze on. Mel will probably have a freeze on her accounts because he's in the law, something dollar lawsuit right now. Both brothers.
Yeah,
It would
but
just be
Miss
a mess.
Ladon, what do you think about my theory about Stormy's mama could have possibly blackballed her?
I agree. Blockball Stormy, right?
Yes,
Yes, it's her fault that people
absolutely.
can't take to Stormy. Because let me tell you something. I can tell Stormy has a heart down there somewhere. Because when they started talking about the UGG abuse and her friend, she got teary eyed. She was sympathetic to a UGG addict. So that shows that deep down inside, she do have some type of compassion, but at the same time, she has that hint of jealousy and
Yeah,
low self-esteem of
yeah.
not good enough and always in a competition when there's none. It shouldn't be any. Um, but she gets that from her mama. But
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
aside from her
Yeah.
mama,
I was about to
she,
say, I think that's her mom putting that in her head.
mhm, I agree. Because Courtney, if you look at his mom and how Courtney acts, she snagged a decent guy, right? In my
Mm-hmm.
opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then you look at his mom, it's because he's a good guy. Because look the way his mom behaves and raised him.
And you see, Carlos
Mm-hmm.
So,
don't put them on the show. You see,
mhm,
Nell's mom and Courtney's mom, he don't put them on the show, but he
mhm,
got Wanda and Betty all the
mhm,
time. For what?
Ghetto.
mhm. Yeah.
Ratchet.
He don't want to show the positivity in our elders pouring into us. He don't want to see that part. He
Gutter.
want the ones tearing each other down, help
But see,
creating the mess.
the show
They
that Mel
gutter.
wanted
He
to
want
do,
them.
but it's funny because the show that Mel wanted to do is now what he's gonna do.
Yeah, that's what he
Yes.
want. Exactly. You sure right about that. The way the show is going now, that's what he want. Somebody fighting and getting up and snapping on somebody like that. And see, Stormy from Mississippi. I'm from Mississippi too. I'm originally from Mississippi. Where Stormy lives at is up the road. It's like in a she lives like in the dirt part of Mississippi where they still
Mm.
got dirt roads back there. And they if you pay attention, if you saw her mama's house, see her mama house is like a trailer, but the other
Mm-hmm.
part is another house that is it's like a trailer park that they just connect houses together. See, and Stormy really never really been around people, good people, because her
Mm.
mama done had her so tight and up under her wings that when she got out, she was buck wild.
Mm-hmm.
Stormy and her mama have never been close. That's why Stormy left her mama's house. That's why Stormy was trying to commit, trying to unalive herself.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole lot of stuff she got a storyline, but they do not want to bring that to the show.
But Mel mentioned a few minutes ago that she didn't even want to be around her own mama. So what that tell you?
She don't want to be around because her mama is controlling.
She's a bully. She's a bully, in my opinion. She is a
And
bully.
and Stormy take care of her mother and the rest of the family. So none of them work.
The devil is a lie.
But her other Stormy's not Stormy, Betty's other sister, she do have a job. But
Yeah.
Stormy's mama, she ain't did nothing.
Mm. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Mary Willis says 124 likes, 131 in the chat. TNT G Mom says, can you all imagine mean Ernst Betty in a classroom teaching, looking like a bull? No, ma'am. Mama said, I wish I would. Stephanie said, didn't Stormy go to jail for slapping her father? What? Oh, don't know
Her
nothing about
real
that.
father, not her stepfather.
Oh, wow.
Her real father, not her stepfather.
Well,
See? And then that's why Stormy is going through so much stuff now. If you pay attention, pay attention. I don't have to tell you. Y'all just pay attention. When Betty gets to talking, Stormy like gets up in a shell like. She won't go back and say things to her mama. And when she do have something to say to mama, look how soft and look how she turns her voice down when she talking to her mama.
Well, I find that hard to believe the way that she cusses at her mom.
Well, yeah, they cuss back there in the
The apple don't fall far from the tree. She was raised
cuss
by
back
it,
up
so
in
she's
the
like
woods.
her.
Just like Wanda. That's the way Wanda is it. That's where they is back up in the woods.
Hey, Debbie, I dropped the link if you want to come up.
Hey, Debbie.
And
What you saying? They
envy.
one and the same?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
they
I tell you something else that they won't bring to the show about Courtney. Courtney ain't no goody good shoe either. But they won't bring his life to the front either.
So is that why Courtney be acting like he don't want to be up there?
Courtney didn't want to be on TV. Courtney got a lot of stuff going on, y'all.
He hangs out
Pull
with some
him up, y'all.
questionable people.
Just pull him up. He got some cases. He has some cases out there. Pull him up.
He ain't got no
Pull
cases.
him up. He ain't like he ain't squeaky clean. He's not squeaky clean.
Wow.
So he's a quiet snake.
They can fool everybody they want to out there. But I tell you what, put his name out there. Courtney don't want to be on the show. Courtney got a lot of stuff that people don't know about.
So do you think that so you think that what Stormy is doing is really a cover up for the real deal?
She got to. She got to keep the focus. She got to keep the focus where she wanted to be on her and on crazy Betty. Because ain't nowhere in the world.
And Betty know that's probably why Betty's so bad. Because when you bring it to TV, it ends up coming out eventually.
You know it's gonna come out. I'm older than Betty, and I don't act like Wanda and Betty, and I'm older than they are.
And Betty did tell her if you would have listened to me, you wouldn't have been in the public eye. That's what Betty told her.
That's because she had Stormy up under her wings, y'all. Didn't nobody know nothing about Stormy until she came on this show, y'all. Her products was in stores and stuff, but y'all never knew who Stormy was. Y'all didn't know who Candace was.
Stormy probably was
because
better off.
Betty wanted to keep her hidden because Betty want that control, y'all. Just like Daphne wanted that control over LeBara's money, but what she failed to realize is that LeBara's mama was his CPA. She know where his money was going. She can count his money. And Destin didn't like that when she put a halt to that money. And when she put a halt to that money, that's when the marriage really started going bad.
That's when Destin started saying leave and cleave.
Y'all better hear what I say. That's when Destiny decided that she wanted to go. This man here worked for Boeing. making parts for airplanes.
Mm-hmm.
This man was military. This man got his own business. This man here got he he
And I don't like that
he got
she's
things
still.
going on.
I don't like that she's still trying to put that narrative out there that he was so abusive. Because there's a few things. If that man was that abusive, why
No,
would you
he
still want to
already
be in that
told him. He
house?
said that she was.
Well, we
But
read the court transcripts. Every time
but she's
Dusty
still
tried
running
to,
around saying that.
that's why somebody needs
Because
to
she
slap
want pity.
blast her. The paperwork they denied and dismissed on her end. They were more in favor of him.
I'm like, Dum Dum,
Because
are you not
she jumped
realizing
on
that?
him, y'all. Let me tell you, she jumped on him and scratched him. And when she called the police, he showed the scratches that she had scratched him up, y'all. She
But she's
jumped on him.
still going on interviews and still trying to say. And then you're gonna sit up there and say to Heavenly, "Oh, I don't want to talk about LeBerick because it was how many years ago." But you're still talking about Mel and these receipts from how many years ago. So
Wow.
which one is it?
But that's
She
crazy.
just crying out for attention. Hey, Aunt Debbie. Welcome back, melanated.
Hey,
Aunt
Debbie.
Debbie.
Hey, Aunt
Aunt Debbie,
Debbie.
what you feel? Aunt
Hey,
Debbie, what you
hey,
feel about this
people, hey,
this
fellas.
mess?
How y'all doing on this
Hey,
Friday evening?
Debbie.
Hey
Doing
there.
good?
Debbie, I'm on Destiny case, boy. 'Cause that girl pissed me off when she gonna tell Mel, I see you at work. I sure wish I could catch me a flight.
Not a flight. Not a
Yeah,
what?
I want
Wait.
to catch a flight. I want to go to
Not a,
Huntsville right now. I might have to get me a crew, get my girl a crew, and we go down to Huntsville.
Field trip. Field trip.
give me 1 second,
Yeah,
y'all. Hold up. Give me 1 second.
baby, let's do that trip. We've been planning this trip now for 2 months.
Well, you got to get in line because it's quite a few of us getting ready to hit the road. But hold on for 1 second. Miss Blake Titanic said Betty keep bringing up male kids and Stormy Pool bothers me, and it reminds me of Jim Crow days when black
Mm-hmm.
kids were not allowed in the city pools. Ooh, Mel can be
Mm-hmm.
in that pool if she want one. Betty, go sit down.
Like
Betty
Melanie
doing too
said, I
damn
could
much.
fly my kids anywhere. That was a plan.
Betty doing too much.
Too much.
Betty want attention. Betty
Embarrassing.
want that attention that she thinks Stormy gonna get. Go ahead, Aunt Debbie. What you got?
I feel like this. Mel probably took her kids over there to play in Stormy's pool because Stormy
Mhm.
told her to bring them. Now them
Yeah,
kids went to a pool. Their Uncle Marcus got a pool. They ain't got to
yeah.
go to her house to play in nothing. So, better just picking stuff. Some people,
Mm-hmm.
they just pick things because they picking at a person.
Yeah.
And they
Mm-hmm.
ignorant. And you just can't pay them no attention. Look at Betty. Betty is miserable. Who gives a damn about Betty? Her
She
whole
is.
life I want to be around her. Really now.
Yeah, you
Hell
right.
with Betty. My
You right.
thing is this. I just got one question for if somebody could answer it for me. What did destiny mean by Detroit district with the hot ass hat on her head when it's 99 degrees?
Gang,
She
gang,
called
gang.
herself sending Mel a message.
Destiny ain't no
Gang,
Well,
gang
I'm
gang,
trying
member.
to figure it
gang.
out. Can y'all help
Destiny
me with that? What
Destiny ain't
the
no gang member. That girl is a
what it
punk.
mean? Because
Gang,
nobody
gang,
care about, ain't
gang.
nobody scared of Destiny. Now, let me tell you something. Ain't nobody scared of Destiny now.
Right.
Aunt Debbie, would they fail to realize if Mel want a pool for her children, she can have one put in her backyard. But
Today.
Because let me tell you
Mm-hmm.
this.
Mel is not planning on staying in Huntsville, y'all. Mel is
Mm-hmm.
making moves. Y'all don't see what Mel doing. Mel is making moves. Mel ain't finna stay in Huntsville. Mel is getting ready to go, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
She
I
should.
totally agree.
Mel
Let
is
me
I
making
read.
don't
moves.
blame her either. Because the damn town crazy and cursed. You got
You
crazy
Yeah,
folks
she,
all around. Y'all be gone too if I could.
yeah,
Soon as they say I
she
got
can
my
see
kids, I head for the airport. We'll
Aunt
have
Debbie.
somebody, like she said, she got movers. Pack that
Yeah,
shit, and that's what I would do. Soon as they say that you got primary custody, You take your kids and go.
Yeah,
We'll
that's
jump
what
in
she
the car
waiting
and be
on,
on our
baby.
way to the airport.
That's what she waiting
So
on.
I won't wait
Aunt
day
Debbie,
or
the
night.
movers
I
might
can
be on
go.
standby already. Melanated
So
energy, what you
is.
got?
So I was thinking
They
about what
will
you
be on
said.
standby. And I'm gonna tell you something. My stuff will be packed, and when nobody know it.
I know that's right. What I was thinking about was what you said. Do I think that Miss
Thank you.
Stormy mother Betty is the reason why she be blackballed? Absolutely. You know why? Because when Melody confronted Stormy about her mother, asking her if she knew her mother did not like her, and she said that she did know, that right there, it tells you that Stormy uses her mother, and she weaponizes her mother against Melody. But she don't.
Parent
What
teacher.
she failed to realize is that her mother is her biggest hater. Her mother is the reason
Mm-hmm.
why her business will go upside down. Is because of her
Mm-hmm.
mother. How her mother portrays her. How
Mm-hmm.
her mother speaks out loud and says the wrong things and makes the wrong moves. It just her mother is the one that's exposing her for who she is, and she is like a replica of her mother. If you think about it, the way that her mother talk about, oh, Melody kids in the pool, is the same way that Stormy treated Black Titanic when Black Titanic went to the store to buy the products. She treated her as if like she was a Negro stepping on, on the wrong business
Mm-hmm.
property. That wasn't even her property. Black Titanic only made it to the parking lot, and the parking lot was a public parking lot because she was on a strip, like a mall strip, because it was not only her
Mm-hmm.
her business was not the only one there. There were other businesses in the area. So Stormy manipulated that whole thing, and the way that she treated Black Titanic was as if they was back in Jim Crow, and she had laws against her stepping on the wrong property. They have a lot of self-hate. Stormy and her mother have a lot of self-hate, and they don't like to see other black business or other black people in their faces. They want to be represented by white faces.
That's
Mm.
the game people play. She knew before Black Planet was in the parking lot. She was on YouTube. She
Yeah.
knew already that
Correct.
Miss Black Planet was out there. Come on, y'all. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure this out. It was all in the plan. But the thing is, the way that she came out the door, and then I think that was her aunt. That wasn't Betty. That was her aunt that
No,
came out
her
that door.
husband come out first. Her
Yeah,
husband
but
and old cousin Jeffro. That's who come out first.
well, yeah, but I'm talking about the two ladies. I'm talking about the two ladies. Cause she said she was scared. She was in fear of her life.
Oh, she
So
lied. She wasn't in nothing. She
so
was just in demon mode. Come on, tell the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Now we gonna tell the
yeah,
truth. Let's get
the
down with it
same the
now.
devil. Sure enough. But when they start showing these videos of how it really went down, you ain't heard no more from Miss what I say, Dr. Heavenly, and you
And
ain't heard.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know you ain't gonna hear nothing from Carlos, cause see right now Carlos is in hot water, y'all. Carlos is in hot water with his big time producers, y'all. I'm gonna tell you what's going on. Carlos right now is in fear of his job, okay? Because a lot of stuff he have hidden, but now everything is coming out. Mel just didn't say, okay, I woke up today and I got something to tell y'all. It didn't happen like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you start messing with the star of the show, people get curious.
Mm-hmm.
They want to know what's going on. And just like Carlos was trying to really freeze Mel out, he is trying to freeze Mel out of the show
Oh
and
yeah, he
make
definitely put the
Stormy
battery in their
the
backs.
star. And these people want to know what's going on, y'all.
So now that Mel has come out, y'all, which way do y'all think it's headed now? Do you think they will back down? You think they will continue this? I mean, what y'all think? Go ahead, Miss
They ain't
Patrice.
finna back. They ain't finna back down. That's why Mel is free. She free. That's why she exposing all of them. Like she say, I ain't coming for them. I'm coming for the puppet master. She coming for the big man. She ain't coming for them little the ones that came on the show through Martel. They ain't got nothing going on. See, they need that check. She coming for the big man.
Give me 1 second. Miss Mary White said, I just bought a brand new SUV. I need to put it on the road. And I'll just need help with the gas. I'll pick
Hey,
up everybody.
where you coming from, baby? Because I meet you. I meet where you want me to meet you at.
Oh God. What you think, Miss
Where you want me
Patrice?
to meet you at? I can meet you on the corner, wherever you want me to meet you at. Because I think I need to go to Huntsville.
I'm ready
Baby girl,
too.
you can't hear me? Baby girl, can you hear me? Miss Patrice, go ahead. What you think? Is that
In
Miss
terms of the
Patrice? Miss
show, or
Patricia?
well,
Man,
Patrice or Patricia.
Patrice,
What I just
Patrice
said
and
about
Patricia.
will they back down? Will they back down or will they continue to keep coming at Mel now that she's
They gonna
speaking
keep
and putting
coming.
out receipts?
I
They
think
gonna
they're
keep
gonna
coming.
still continue, but not as bad. It's still gonna. It's
Mm-mm.
gonna be. It's not gonna be as harsh because they still really don't know which way Mel is coming from at this point. I feel like they're all scared.
They need
Wanda's
her.
definitely scared, but they also know that without Mel on the show, who's watching? The ratings are
Right.
already low now. So if Mel leaves, then the show is gone. And them trying to get a spin-off, ain't nobody watching those Scots. I
Mm-mm.
wish I would be watching the
No.
Scots. But see, that's where Carlos messed up. He put too many of them Scots on that show. So he messed up. That
You
was
right
his
about
money
that.
maker. That was his moneymaker. And at the end of the day, Mel don't know, oh, none of them anything. She did a lot for them. And in return, they all basically handed them her ass. They basically
Mm-hmm,
said, kiss my ass.
Sure. They
So
did
mm-hmm.
that.
I feel like she needs to go on. I mean, if she wants to do another season, I support her with that season. But in terms of the rest of them people on that cast, they can go to hell. I'm over
Mel
them.
got a plan. Mel got a
Miss
plan.
Miss Melanated Energy. I'm not really sure what you said because I'm so far behind with the chat. But Miss Black Titanic says at Melanated Energy, I agree. But it's your turn, Miss Melanated. What you think?
I believe that Melody. I don't believe that I believe that they're gonna edit how they respond to Melody. I believe they're gonna stop. Like they're gonna slip. They're gonna manipulate their lies and like by omitting information. I don't believe they're gonna continue to tell such bold-faced lies because all that's gonna do is require her to correct them, and they don't want to be corrected with the truth. They want to continue with the omission. And I believe that Melody. I believe that it's going. Everything is basically going to hold Carlos and his production team accountable. You know, and I don't think that the network did not know what was going on. I believe everybody knew what was going on because it served the purpose of creating such a negative narrative of Black entrepreneurs. By making them look like incompetent fools. You know, that's what that network is about. You know, so that's how I think everything's going to move forward.
Okay, give me 1 second. Miss Black Titanic says the parking lot belonged to the city, and Stormy looked down on people. And her favorite speech is, "You ain't got enough to come for me." Girl, go sit down somewhere. Miss Mary, how we looking with the chat? And the likes and the subscribers. Did we get any members to join? Can you let me know what's going on? Miss Denise says Melody also figured out that Martel was willing to go against her with the Scots. Ooh, Candy says I was in LA 2 days ago at Mary White. TNTG Mom says she definitely working in a hostile working environment. So you saying she working in a hostile working environment? Do you think that's justification for her to leave her job, something that she created? One thing they have forgotten, my opinion, is that Mel is the one that stayed on Carlos. Mel is the one that paid this money. I mean, no.
I mean, even if she leaves, because she's producer, she's still gonna get paid. But I just wouldn't give them the satisfaction of being able to try to use my name as a storyline anymore. Come up with your own storyline. And they all had storylines, but none of them wanted to be honest. They would have had a better outcome and they would have had their own fans as they want had they been honest and stopped trying to fake the funk. You walking around here
Mm-hmm.
acting like your shit don't stink, but you don't even have a pot to piss in. So I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, without Mel, they ain't gonna have no show. They need them
They ain't
checks.
gonna have no show. They ain't gonna have no job. And Linda Gamble's favorite words is they better go stand in that unemployment line because the show
Their
is getting ready to
reputation
be
isn't
canceled.
good out there. They don't have a good reputation for building stuff.
Nah,
So
they don't ruin themselves as well because it's a whole TV show. You're up there, you're lying, you're not doing anything. Why would I want to work with you? Why would I want to put my reputation on the line for you? Aunt Debbie, what you got?
I feel like this is gonna get worse before it get better.
Yep.
I totally agree.
It's gonna get worse before it get better. And
Yeah,
they ain't looking at it. Cause if they was, they'd have been fired Carlos King, Rusty Dusty.
long time ago.
Not not
I don't
not
want to talk
Rusty
about
and
China,
Dusty.
so that's why I'm gonna knock a pause in there. If you hear me pause, that's because I'm gonna say I don't want to say something ugly, but that's why. But so when I pause, y'all know. I'm dead and catching herself because she got to say some ugly crap, and I don't want to do that. I don't get you in no trouble. But I think it's gonna
let's
get
let's
worse before
let's
it get
Aunt
better.
Debbie, let's don't pause. Let's enjoy the show. Let's enjoy the show tonight. It's a Friday night. Let's entertain. Let's enjoy. Y'all, let's have some fun. It is what it is. If they I get monetized for it, I do. If I don't, we don't. But let's just put it out there because even when Mel was on her TikTok, I could tell that her feelings was hurt. My feelings would be
Yeah,
hurt. Y'all
she
feelings
hurt.
would be
Oh,
hurt.
my feelings
She's
was
She
hurt
hurt.
hurt.
too. I was,
She is
I was in
hurt.
the chat. My feelings were definitely hurt. I could feel her pain. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But them are some ungrateful demon buzzer demons. I'm telling you that they terrible. Now you can help a person. You put them on the show. They get the check off for you, and they still ungrateful and turn around and try to hurt you. You don't
Mm-hmm.
understand? I never seen people that envious, devious, and jealous in my life.
and standing
Terrible.
behind Martel and all of
Terrible.
his shenanigans and don't see nothing wrong with it
Hey, he's
until he
somewhere
does them
hiding. Where
dirty.
he hiding at? That's who we need to go to.
He's trying to move. He's trying to move Aaron out of town because
He
she
need to get
He
that
next
moved
money.
him
on
out of
on
town. He
Mel's
need to go to
list.
that town and get all them folks straight at once. See, you have to
He
get
gonna come
all
up
them
with that
straight
money
at
for them
once.
lawyers.
He ain't got no money. The folks, that's why they keep quitting. You don't pay folks what they do, they quit. Because they want their money.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, he
then
a
He gotta pay
dingbat
Mel
too.
fees.
He want
He
the
gotta pay
impossible.
he gotta pay Mel's lawyer fees.
He ain't got no he got to pay it, but he ain't got no money for that.
he ain't got no
Yeah,
seven
so he
thousand
can't even
dollars.
pay his own lawyer. How he gonna pay her lawyer? Her lawyer's paid. Mel ain't worried about that.
And David.
I already told
That's
y'all.
why Martel is
I
moving
already told y'all.
Arian out of. He's trying to hide Arian first of
She done
all.
did too much.
And let
Hide
me
her for
tell
what?
y'all.
For
Let me
what?
tell you
Just
something else.
hide her for what? Let me just ask you a question. Hide her for what?
Because when she got on that CC and spilled her guts, and she didn't know that CC was recording her.
It's still on YouTube.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is to you, that can be used in the court of law.
And if the law want her, I don't care what she had, they coming to get her.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, she told us y'all have to listen to what she be saying because she be letting you know what's going on. She say she getting ready to leave Huntsville. Why are you leaving Huntsville out all this time? You've been there all of this time going through and messed up this woman's marriage, but now all of a sudden it's time to go. Okay, but see, things what people don't realize is what goes around come around. It ain't coming
Mm-hmm.
around when you expect it to come around. It come around when God say it's gonna come around. Because
Uh-huh.
first of all, you do not mess with something God had already anointed. And you've been doing it for the longest. But you have not paid attention to his word. And this is why a lot of these people is catching hell right now. Because he had already told those people. He said, do not touch my anointed one. But they fail to ignore what he's saying. And
That's
they
what he
still
said.
doing what they want to do because the fact is they want to be noticed. They want to be famous. But what you fail to realize is the thing is what God put there. He made a way for them to be there.
Uh-huh.
And now he finna strip all that away. Because see, Mel has been smart. Thank you, Jesus. He got this girl here. She putting her ducks in a row, y'all. She ain't just started. Mel is putting her ducks, line them up in a row. Mel is buying this, buying that, buying. Mel is already thinking. While they sitting over here talking about, and she should, and I rented this, and she can't do this, but God's showing them.
Mm-hmm. Miss let me read this. Miss Soul Star says, we have listened. Listen, she been running her gator mouth for way too long. And Martel don't have money to move his feet. Martel look broke, busted, and disgusted. Anitra J says agree. Patricia T says I mean I will not support anything with Carlos King name on it. Oh, we all totally agree with that,
Yeah.
no doubt. Miss Stephanie says Coleslaw is scared that son's DNA, ooh, may come out soon. Say it again. And guess who knows about it, y'all? Courtney and Stormy. They knows about the other man and the bird. Poor Martell. Miss New Orleans says, did Aunt Debbie tell us what she was thinking? Would love to hear from her. Aunt Debbie,
Yes, ma'am.
did you tell them what
Oh
you was
yeah.
thinking?
Pardon me.
Huh?
What did you say? She's what?
Uh, they said, did you tell you was getting ready to say what you was thinking? Did you tell it?
Well, I just think it's gonna get worse before it get better. To me, them people ain't listening to God not at all. Cause if they did, they wouldn't be doing what they was doing. All these people are on demon time, which was spread by Carlos King and Martel.
Mm-hmm.
All of them is vying for positions. And who knows what he's promising them, if they follow along to get along. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust none of them people. I don't trust them around me. Ain't none of them no good. They've already showed their character. See, I'm this type of person. When you show me who you are, I believe you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mhm. You don't
But
have to
one
show
thing,
me but once.
but one thing
And
I think
all of them,
is that Mel got her bodyguards and they're not taking their eyes off of her, so they can make one wrong move and it's over. So the choice is theirs. You can
well,
go ahead
thank
on. There's
God
no
for the
sorry.
bodyguards. Thank God for them. But when people have hatred for you like that,
Mm-hmm.
that's demon time type of stuff. This is
Mm-hmm.
not just regular envious, jealous. This is a hatred of the different kind. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you can feel it in the air. It's demon work. All of them. Stormy just like her mama, one and the same. I don't give a damn how many bowls
That's
she put
true.
up there and bang on. Look at Destiny. Destiny ain't never had nothing. She'll
Mm-hmm.
do anything for a little bit of change. And she talking about Miss Van pimping Melody. Who pimping you, Carlos King and Martel? Now let's talk about pimps. You want to get down with it? Let's get down with it. That's all Moses did with you.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's true. That's true.
You wasn't nothing to him. Cause if you
Hmm.
were, he wouldn't be married to that other lady.
Hmm.
So let's just see it for what it is. These people on demon time, and they have whole lot of hatred. They have bottled up hatred for her because they envious because she is blessed by the best, and they
Mm-hmm.
are not.
Mm-hmm. I
Devil,
totally
I'm
agree.
gonna tell you
But
something.
Moses said that she wasn't wife material.
That's what
She
he
ain't no
said.
she ain't even decent human being material.
Mm. Hey, J man, welcome. Is there any other CCs up here on the panel other than our Debbie? If so, would you please drop your link in the chat? I thank everybody that has come in so far. Please make sure y'all hit that like, share, and subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. Debbie is on the panel. She is also a content creator. Please make sure you subscribe to her channel if you have not done so yet. You can become a member for $2.99. You can do super chat, super sticker, cash out running at the bottom of the screen to help support the channel. Everything is greatly appreciated. And thank y'all so much for being here. Miss Candy says, money is the root of all evil. The cats won't mail out the way thinking they will be the next to make the money. I don't know how. Miss Patricia T says, Carlos is mad because we are not buying those fake ass line wannabe millionaires. He thought those people were going to elevate like Bravo ladies. He's blaming the millimeters for it. Hey, Miss Deborah, welcome. She says, they are all Martel's friends, day one, and Melody to fail, but she showed them, and she's been making her money, and still making her money, and they can't stand it. Yeah, because they say Mel do stuff to see what sticks. They try to do stuff to see what sticks. Male stuff sticks, they stuff don't stick. So they're trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Wow.
Well, Destiny lazy. She ain't gonna do nothing nowhere. I don't care if you give her a job. Now she not gonna do it.
And not only that, Mel just don't sell her products. She's a motivator speaker. She speaks. Mel go to places all over the world speaking. And she just don't just do that. Mel is well known in the community doing things to help people. Just like
Mm-hmm.
when people call in and they need help, Mel ain't trying to do no background check or nothing. If they need, Mel is right there. That's the way people that with a heart that that went through and had not to worry about money, because Mel help anybody. This woman called and she didn't know her from Adam and Eve. And she was going through some things with her husband and things that she needed to have paid. Mel didn't ask her all of them questions. Mel put that money right there.
Mm.
She did that.
Can y'all hear me now? Do I still sound muffled? Please let me know. Miss Tennis is Life says, hey y'all, Miss Van just pulled up to Mel's house on her IG. She looked like she's standing on business.
That's
Mm-mm-mm.
what she should be with her daughter. That's
Yes.
exactly that's what you call mother love.
Mm-hmm.
Cause she coming from out of town to be with her daughter, to comfort her daughter. That's mother. That's a mother. That ain't no mammy. That's a mother.
Mm-hmm.
And she come to see about her daughter.
As she should.
I
Amen.
don't I don't know what's Betty's problem and who she thinks she is, her and Wanda. They need to go
Because
and
the
learn
fact is
some
they never
class.
been a mother to their daughters. And it hits them below the belt that Miss Van is there for her daughter. And not just not Miss Van, not just Wanda and Betty, all them that have not been there for their daughters. And it's hitting them below the belt. But just like Mel say, she was the only child. Okay. So Miss Van took care and raised her daughter and instilled in her what she need to instill in her daughter. While all them other ones was out there doing whatever they was doing, I don't know, but I only know what it was brought to the show. You can be out there in them streets, you can do whatever you need to do, But if you ain't spending time with your daughters, your girls, and instilling them what life is really about, it ain't about an outfit. It ain't about no fingernails. It ain't about no hairdo and the new shoes. It's about surviving.
I have
It's
a
about
question.
surviving, y'all.
So do y'all think that the mothers are really jealous because in the look like Mel is more of a mother figure to the girls than the actual mothers are. So do y'all think that that's a part of them being the way that they are towards Mel because Mel is able to do things that they cannot do?
No, they can do the same thing that they can do anything that they want to do, but it's got to put one foot in front of the other and do what you need to do. It's not about what you can do for each other. It's what you show to your daughter. And that's called love. You got to show love. You can't buy love. You got to show your love.
What you think, Miss LaDon? You still up here? You sleep, Miss LaDon?
Done.
Miss LaDon. Miss LaDon
Done
must
at
be
that
asleep.
time.
Melanated, what you got?
All right. So what I believe is that these mothers on this show is in competition with their daughters, except for
Yeah.
Melody Mother. And I think that Melody Mother was the only daughter, and she had a bunch of brothers, and I think Melody is the only daughter, so the only
Yeah.
child. So I believe that Betty made sure that Melody was reinforced with operating from positivity, righteousness, and operating from a place of love. And that's where you get your blessings at. Because if you look at how Melody operated with everybody, she did not, take their bads and judge people from, from their shortcomings. She operated from the strength-based perspective and was trying to feed these people, regardless of their gender, with how to operate from positive and operate righteously. I believe that Carlos was trying to undo what Melody had already set them up for, like the Scots and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Carlos King came and he was the devil, and Melody was like the angel, the angel of the crew, and Carlos King was the devil. And he placed in front of them what they hearts desire, and y'all could be the front runner, y'all could do this, y'all could do that. If y'all, turn against Melody, I'll make y'all I'll give you your own show, or I'll make y'all the front runner of the show, whatever you want to call it. Like how Melody is, like she's the face of the show. He was giving
Mm-hmm.
them that goal to work towards, and that was their motivating, that was their motivation to go against her, was because he was pimping poverty. He knew that they ain't have nothing, and he knew that that was going to motivate them. I believe that with Stormy, I believe that he takes their weakness and use it against them. With Stormy, or you want to be on the show? Well, if you want to be on the show, you got to go against Melody, and that's how he manipulated Stormy and Betty. I believe that Carlos is mad at Melody and hates Melody because she left Martel, and Carlos has a crush on Martel. And when he had that interview with Dustin, it was very telling when he said, when I break up with somebody, I want to destroy them. I don't want them to have anything. I want to just put their lights out. And it seems like that's the perspective he's operating with, trying to turn the cast against Melody, which is only making Melody bigger and stronger for who she is on that show, where her likeness and her brand is just keeps getting bigger and better, because all she's doing is turning that into profit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever she talks about that show and the cast members and their lies and their deceit, she turns it into profit. And it just, all that fan base, 600,000 followers on TikTok. Come on now, that's profit. And they hate it. But what they don't realize is y'all hate that's building her profit. So maybe if y'all switch it up, like everybody could eat, but nobody wants to be in that darkness. In any darkness, the way you, no matter where you go, when you bring a flicker of light, it eats at the darkness fast, faster than any darkness can be, and they don't realize that.
I totally agree. Am I still
I-
muzzled, y'all? Can y'all hear me? Aunt
yeah,
Debbie, what's your thought?
I agree with melanated energy. But
Ladonis,
I also believe this here. Carlos King don't like women.
I agree.
And he used women against other women, especially someone like
Weak
Melanie.
ones.
He gonna use all those women against her. The men gonna follow suit because they're jealous. See, Mel making she doing better than the men doing. She doing better than the married couples. So those married couples, they getting together and they jealous as well. But he's focusing on the women. Y'all do this and y'all should do that. She think, all that kind of backbiting, snake biting behind the scene, backstabbing kind of stuff. Carlos King is the root to the evil right there.
Uh-huh.
I
It
agree.
all starts from him. Destiny worked for him.
Yes.
And then they probably think if they don't do what he throw out there at them, he's gonna make it harder on them. So they just fall in line.
Yeah, he get rid of them. He get rid of them. You don't play
Mm-hmm.
ball, you gonna get off the team. He can hire some more flying monkeys. Cause he know Martel can screw him and bring him on the show. He been screwing him and bringing him on the show. What we been seeing?
Mm.
Even that lady, the one that's on that lockjaw, whatever her name is.
Trisha.
Here she come. Yeah, that one. Here she come. Mel ain't grilled her. You see how she told Martel? She grilled me. You see
Mm-hmm.
how he put that battery in her back? Well, the next time you do this A, B, C, and D. Didn't you see that?
Yep, sure did.
Yep.
Miss Patrice, what you got? Miss Patricia. Miss
Sorry,
Patrice.
I had to mute
Yes,
myself
ma'am.
because my grandbaby been over here acting a fool. So all I
Yes,
can say
ma'am.
is I wish Mel nothing but the best. That's all I can say. I don't even know what else to say in terms of the show because either way, you know, it's up to her on how she wants to handle it. But me personally, I don't think there's going to be any changes. I think Carlos definitely does not like her. You all saw how he cried on that stand for Martel, but when Melanie was crying, he brought Sonny and Moses out. So like he showed you right there where he lays with everything. He don't care about Melanie. He mad because she left. He wanted her to stay there so that he can continue to have this show that everybody's talking about. So
I
I'm not
agree.
supporting nothing with Carlos. He's not my cup of tea. I think he's a sneaky snake, slimy snake. He don't like women. You know,
He thought he thought he was doing something on Dr. Heller's show the other day when he was caught himself bragging about Stormy million whatever on TikTok and Destiny selling her stuff on TikTok. Of course, he know people gonna come out at him and say you've never promoted anything that Mel was doing or whatever. He's just a trifling person. Nothing good is gonna come to him. His time will run out. Go ahead, Miss Patricia.
I feel like I've been watching this show from day one all the way up until now. And the achievement that where it is now, my hat is off to the queen because
Mm-hmm.
I have been in that situation that Mel have come from. And that's why I can speak on a lot of stuff that she have and is going through. And my thought about the whole situation through this show, they need to regroup and take a break, because a lot of these people that they have on this show, they need to come back and tell their story if they want to be on this show, and not pretending to be millionaires when we know that they are not millionaires, and talk about their life instead of trying to proclaim that they is this and a bag of chips.
Mm-hmm.
And I also feel that Mel has been open more so than I would ever open up to, because she put her whole life out there.
Mm-hmm.
And people, you know, they criticize this woman. They belittle this woman. They crucified this woman. They
Mm-hmm.
really did. Just
Mm-hmm.
because she did not stay with Martel. And everybody in the world that watches this show know that he's a cheater, known to be a cheater, and still cheating with the woman he has. He's still cheating. But they want her to be with him and continue to be sister wife, to raise his children, y'all. This woman got children, and he don't give a doggone about his children, what they see, and they have age now. What they can go on internet. They can pull this up. They can read about all of this. You know, you cannot hide the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And then he sits so proudly, I'm a good dad. I'm a good dad. You got thousands, billions of men out here making babies. But what Martel is doing, he is not trying to raise his kids.
Uh-uh.
He's scorning his kids. He's putting something on their heart that it's going to take a long time for that girl to get them together, y'all. And thank God that she got them in therapy now.
Mm-hmm.
Because he have really, really hurted his only son with Mel.
I don't even like to think about that, because that just pisses me off all over again.
But it's the truth.
It is the truth.
It's the truth. And this what he have done. That's the reason why he can't sit in front of his son and talk to him, because he is literally afraid of what Tate is gonna tell him. Dad, you hurt me. Martel don't want to hear that, because Martel been through the hurt. Martel is still hurting. He was not loved. He have not been loved. And the only love that he know is the love that Mel have given him. That's why he's avoiding sitting down with his son, because of the things that he have done to his children. And he cannot face it. He literally cannot face the fact that he hurt his children, all 4 of them. Not just Tate, but he hurt all 4 of his kids. And he did it all because that he was trying to hurt Mel.
Miss Mary Willis says, Patricia, you are preaching. Melanated energy. How did you feel when Mel said to Destiny in so many words, whose house? Mel's house. You are guest. And guest leaves. Guests don't stay.
Yes.
That was a word. That was profound. That was something that Dusty would have to sit down and think about. Like, whose house? Mel's house. That's right. Line them up, blow them out like candles.
You're an invited guest. Other words, when I'm ready with my authority, I can get rid of you. Just like you came in, I can give you your walking paper out. Don't get
Mm.
it twisted. That's what she trying to tell them. Don't get it twisted. I never try to show you all my authority. Because what she do have. She have authority, y'all. She do. EP, she has authority.
Yeah,
And
no.
right now, they looking at Carlos side eye. Because he have made a lot of mistakes. When you done messed around and got a suit going against OWN, you don't have no authority right now, Carlos. You bringing a $5 million lawsuit on you on.
You missed 100 million on that one. It's $105 million.
Okay,
105 million.
You
Yes.
missed 100
okay.
of the millions.
Carlos
That's
over
a
there
lot of
taking pictures
millions.
with housewives of Beverly
Why you
Hills.
think he quiet, y'all?
He over there taking pictures with the housewives of Beverly Hills.
Yeah, hey, he ain't got nothing else to do. He better be looking for him a job.
Uh,
That's what he better be looking for. Hear what I say. He better be looking for him a job while he taking pictures. Because OWN ain't playing about that money. When
Yeah.
you start messing with their money,
Mm-hmm.
they looking at you sideways. He already know. Bravo didn't just give him his walking paper because he was doing good. Come on, y'all.
He was
Ain't
behind
nothing
that
worse
stuff
than a
with
loose
Phaedra.
booty hoe ass ninja.
what you say, melanated?
Ain't nothing worse than a loose booty hoe ass ninja.
Okay.
Oh
Mm.
my God.
And he always talking about his mate. You know why he always talk about his mate, but he never show his mate? Because his mate is married.
Say
Side guy.
it again. Say it again.
Side guy.
You mean tell
Yes.
me Carlos King is a side trick?
Yes.
Side guy.
And
He
you
got
know what?
married.
They said that the man got married while Carlos thought that he was his man and his man alone. The man got Carlos money, basically the same way that Martel called himself
The
trying to be
man
there.
been
It
married.
was
The
done to
man been
Carlos.
married for years, y'all. The man been married. He ain't just got married. The man been married. That's why he never introduced his man to you all, y'all.
Well, who he married to?
An African. He ain't married to no African. The African is married to another person, another man.
Mm.
Oh,
I have a
okay.
question. I
Mm-hmm.
have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all believe that Carlos King was paying the other content creators like SW
Absolutely.
Funky
Yes.
and
Yeah.
what's that other guy name?
Richie.
Yeah, DJ Richie Scott, excuse my language,
Mm-hmm.
Richie, and that's why Wanda got. I believe that he was paying all of them. Do y'all believe that he was paying all of them to
Yeah.
like?
No,
Because
he
when
just
the
calling
show
some
first
favors.
started, they was blasting Melody. It was like
Yeah.
everybody was anti Melody. I never
But
saw
you
nothing
notice
like
they
that.
all pulled the
And I also
write-offs.
believe that he also have the Scott's brother, the basement
Your
Billy,
phone going
on
in
the
and
payroll.
melanated. Your phone is going in and out.
All right,
Melanated, your phone going in and out.
all right. I'm gonna drop down. But do y'all believe that he was funding them?
No,
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't.
I
absolutely.
don't
You can
believe
look at
so. I
Dustin
believe he
Ross and
No,
asked
tell
I
them.
that.
don't. He calling
I
some favors.
Right, I believe he asked because DJ Richie Scott was always fair to Melody. Now the other ones, I believe he asked them for favors. He didn't
Yeah,
outright pay them. I think he asked for favors because he know them or they
they've
were
been they've been
acquainted or
they've been
whatever.
they've
But
been
that's what I
cahoots with each
believe.
other for a long time, and he calling a couple. He calling a couple favors to keep that rating up. But
It
now
didn't
that
work.
they seeing what's really going on, they throwing a side eye on Carlos because he is making them kind of like losing members and losing what you call it, people that watching them, and that's something that they can't afford, especially the ones that don't have a job and they depending on that check once a month. Okay,
It's a
What you say, Linda?
somebody got the open mic.
I mean, Miss Debbie, what you say? Aunt Debbie,
It was an echo.
is it me?
Somebody got to, yeah, and somebody got to open mic.
I think it might be. But LaDon is muted, so it's not her. What about now?
That's better. Say something
Aunt
else.
Debbie, Aunt Debbie, what about now?
Can you hear me?
Aunt Debbie, now,
Can you hear me?
say something else. Yes,
Hello?
Aunt Debbie, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all. Can you hear me?
Uh huh.
Somebody got to open mic.
Well, if y'all
You
not
got a
speaking,
tab open, G Squad.
no, I don't. Is it mine?
I don't hear it
Somebody
no
said
more
it
now.
sound like Patricia.
I don't hear it no more now.
I kind of hear something, but it's wow. But yeah, y'all, it has been a lot going on. These YouTube streets has been hot. I'm so glad that Mel has put it out there. Read some of these people for filth. That's what they get. Don't keep playing with me, she said. Betty does not deserve no respect in my eyesight because in order to get respect, you have to give respect. And she has been hating for a long time. Oh, it's me? Somebody said it's me. Aunt Debbie and y'all go ahead and talk. I'm gonna drop down and then I come back up, okay?
Okay. No, I just feel like whatever Mel decides to do, I'll support her. Now, the rest of them clowns, to me, what they need to do is revamp that show.
Yeah.
Maurice and Kim don't bring nothing. That go a cut them off. Cut the mother folks off. That old man, big head man,
Yeah.
Ken and his whatever she is. Take her
I
on off her three husbands or three men, whatever she got going on.
A
think
husband and a boyfriend.
Just all of that. Just get rid of that crap, and really
I think
Destiny
Melanie should
needs
just
to go. She
revamp
don't. Yeah,
and
Destiny
just
needs to go
like
now.
have what's the girl that she was doing the show with? I think her and is it Lauren that she works with? I think
Yeah.
Yes.
if she kept Sonny and Moses since they're doing the house and stuff. But I think I kind of wish she would kind of just go off on her own and just let them have that damn show because at the end of the day,
No, no,
Carlos is
no,
the
no, no.
It
That's
ain't
her
I
time
show.
for
know,
No, no,
different.
no,
And
no,
hold on.
no.
You trying to hear
That's
that?
what they
I
want her to
know.
No,
do.
I ain't trying to hear that. That's her show. She ain't
I
going
know it's
nowhere.
her
Yes.
We're
show.
going to get rid of other folks. That's what we're going to speak in existence.
And
Get
that's
rid
what
of
they
Miss
want her to
Destiny,
Patrice.
do,
get
to
rid of
leave.
Stormy, get rid of
Miss
Courtney,
Patrice.
and all them ghosts, the farm and the family. They all can go.
I
Bring
Miss
100%
Lauren on.
Patrice.
Bring Dr.
yes.
Shanita Frost on. Bring
I
Marcus
do.
on.
I agree. They would be
You
such a
must,
better
Miss
fit.
Patrice, you didn't hear the assignment. Mel says who house? Now I'm getting ready to
Huh?
ask you. Whose house,
True.
Miss Patrice?
It's Mel's house. I'm just
It's
All
Mel's
right,
overjoyed.
house.
then.
Let's go. She don't need to leave. Nah, we ain't finna do that. That's what they
I'm
Uh-uh.
just,
waiting on her to
I'm just,
do.
But I'm
All
gonna tell you what I would like to see him do. I like to see him build some houses. I like
right.
to see
yes.
Mel do a custom home, Melody Cherie custom home, with her mom and her brother, because they all in real estate. And I would love to see them build a community. Some beautiful
Mm-hmm.
homes.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. I want to see black excellence. I want to see them making money. People buying the homes and moving in and thanking her, saying, "This is my dream home or my
Yeah.
dream house." That's what I want to see. All this crap they got going on, this old devil
Side
witchcraft. They
pieces
need to get
and
that on off the show.
yeah.
And by the way, but they just need to start at the top. Get rid of the head snake in charge, Carlos
Carlos.
King.
Yeah, I hope I'm a
And
little
I
clear.
understand that too, Miss David. But you want to know something else? When Chris Fletcher got that 47 acre and he offered that male build, and that's why she have now opened up her another office for building real estate. And she's getting ready to make another move. That's like she got another office in Atlanta for real estate, building homes. What she's doing now, like I was telling y'all earlier today, is Mel is making moves, y'all. She's moving the chess piece. Come on,
Good.
y'all. She is
Good.
moving her chess piece. Mel is getting ready to leave Huntsville. But the thing is now, she want to make sure that when she moves, she's taking her kids with her. That's why
Yes.
everything right now is on like a down low and it's a silent move because Chris already is ready for her to make that move because they standing today on 47 acres of land, and she have already reestablished and renewed her building license,
Good.
and now they are getting ready to make a move, but she's waiting for all of this court stuff to be over with before she can make a move.
Well, I can understand that. I can understand that. And I know they opened up office in LA as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes,
I
she's
know
moving
Mel
them
got her
ducks.
ducks in a row. I'm not
Yeah,
questioning that.
she's
I'm
moving
just
them
saying.
chess pieces.
I can't wait
She's
till she can
moving them
just
chess
drop all
pieces
of them.
one by
I
one. She's moved, and she told us that she told us a long time ago. She said, "I don't want to be in Huntsville. I wants to move." So she's setting up her. Y'all, she making moves, y'all. I'm gonna tell you like this here. Mel is making moves, and she making big moves. She is moving, y'all. Male life
Hey,
is not in
my boy,
Huntsville.
sure, sure, Howard, where you been? Let me tell y'all this. Hypothetically speaking, right now, Mel threw her hands up in the air and said, "You know what? I'm done. I'm leaving the
Yeah.
show." Guess what? Guess what's gonna happen? All them clowns up there on that show getting ready to turn against each other. They will
Oh
hate
yeah.
each other more
Oh
than they
yeah.
hate Mel. They will look at each other, especially when the ratings going down. They will literally, they will be
That's the
disgusted
only
with
reason
each
why they
other.
getting along is because they all have that hate for Mel. So that's the only reason why they getting
Absolutely.
along. But they
Totally
And
all
agree.
she's
say I
setting
see them
all
all
of them up.
turning.
And they don't realize she's the cause of them getting a check every time they film. That's why everybody want to film with her. Because as long as you film with her, you going to get that check. And this is what's happening. Everybody, like Stormy, Kimmy, Tisha, Marsha,
He ain't
everybody that's
even
filming with her, they know
he
they
ain't even
finna get
showing
that
Kimmy
check.
no more. He ain't even showing her.
Right, Kimmy and Maurice. My boo down there in the chat. I dropped that link for you because I know you got something to say about who house
Because that
is.
lawsuit.
You think that's what it is?
That
I do.
lawsuit, that lawsuit
Mhm.
is what's keeping it really was keeping Marceau, not Marceau, excuse me, Maurice on a down low because the fact is you can't really speak on what's active right now, especially in the court with him with that, the DWI and that wreck that he had, in that car and just different stuff. So right now they like at odds with Kimmy and Maurice because you notice that they not really having a whole lot of scenes right now. Just besides that scene where
Hey
they was
boy.
planting the lit flowers and that lit thing that Maurice had when he calling himself trying to run thing.
Mm-hmm.
Maurice is up the creek, y'all, and Kimmy already at her limit with her money, y'all. She's retired. Kimmy eventually gonna have to. Well, I believe me personally. I believe Kimmy is working part time at night because that money he done went through that money. Maurice done went through that money, y'all.
Well, she let him do it. He wouldn't have
Yeah,
spent 9 penny of mine. I'm gonna be honest with you, not
Exactly.
nine
She
penny.
let him do it.
Not nine, I said.
yeah. I totally agree with you on Debbie, because
My
he
boo,
done went through her money. Now,
my boo
if you
sure
pay attention,
Howard has
you don't see
arrived.
Jalen on you don't see Jalen like you used to see Jalen,
Give me one.
and he and
Give me one
Jalen
second, Miss
didn't really
Patricia.
like Maurice at first.
Give me one second. My boo sure Howard has arrived. Whose
Hey,
house?
whoa, what's up? What's up?
Mel's
Hey,
Full
house.
house up in
Cheryl.
here
Whose house?
today. Hi,
Mel's house.
ladies. Hi, my beautiful ladies. Ooh, it's a full house up in here.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey,
Cheryl.
Cheryl.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, Cheryl, love you, girl.
How you doing, sweetie? Hi, Debbie.
What you
Hi,
got
Mother
to say about
Debbie.
whose house, Cheryl? What you got to say about whose house that
What we
is?
talking about? What we talking about?
You, see, Cheryl, I know you listen at Mel's TikTok.
Oh, you
Yeah.
mean when she came for she came for Betty the bulldog face?
This afternoon, and she had to let Destiny know that she's just a guest. She said,
Oh, that's
"Whose
Betty.
She
house?"
had to
She
Oh
said, "This is
yeah,
let
Mel's
Betty
she
know
house."
she brought her daughter on the show.
took the Betty the bulldog face. Well, you know how I feel about it. They never really, honestly, Letitia and Stormy never should have let these mothers come on the show because, for one thing, Stormy not gonna. Adam would never believe that Stormy didn't know that that mother had some kind of resentment towards Melody and didn't like Melody. And then from what Melody
Yeah.
said, they were good. They were good at one time. They were cool at one time. There was no problem with her and that mother. Why do they continue to bring these mothers on the show? No way would my mother come on that show, especially if I
Thank
know
you.
she don't like the executive producer. She's flippy with the mouth. She's always in somebody's business. She's always in some shit. No way would I be bringing my mothers on them shows, on that show. They never should have brought them on the show. Period. Especially Betty the bulldog face. Never should have brought him on the show. She never liked Melody. She pretended to like Melody, possibly to get on that show with her daughter. But why would you bring? I mean, when are these two ladies going to grow up? Are they grown women or are they still little girls?
They
They
still
still
little
little
girl.
girls.
And they need their mothers to to follow them everywhere they go. I couldn't have my mother on no show like that because that's putting my life at risk and hers. Because if somebody says something to my mother, I'm throwing hands. So you see,
Mm-hmm.
so for them to bring those two women on the show, and Melody would
And
have
it's
to
bad
go
for business.
right. And this is a
Like,
workplace. I mean, how many women bring their mothers to their workplace?
thank
Raise
you.
your
No.
That's
hand.
what I said. Thank you.
Nobody brings their mothers to the workplace. Why do they? All these
None that
mothers
I know of.
all in their daughter's business? These are grown ass women. These are not 15-year-old women or young girls. These are grown women. Why do they keep bringing these women to the show? I wouldn't have let her go. I would not have let Betty or Wanda come to that show. I'm sorry. I wouldn't have did it
I would
because
have told them, edit them out. Edit that scene out. Don't even put it on. Edit it out.
right. I tell my mom, listen, mom, you can't come to the show. I'll buy you a house. I'll buy you a car. I'll give you money. I'll put some money in your bank account. But you can't come to the show. I'm sorry. Because
And
none
you
of these
can't be
women
on
are your
social media.
age.
And you can't
My
be on
friends are
social
not your
media.
age. You got no business hanging with my friends because my friends and y'all are not in the same age range. And
Mm-hmm.
she's coming after a young woman. This woman is almost 60 years old. She looked like she's 80. But
Mm-hmm.
she coming after this young woman. I mean, what the hell is going on this show?
I don't
They
know,
got
but I have
That's
one more
because the
question
mama's
for
trying
you.
to live. That's because the mother's trying to live vicariously through their daughters.
right.
And they
Absolutely,
don't think
totally
they
It
do
agree.
has
it
to
to
be.
have it. So they stepping in. Well, I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to tell you something. I got two daughters. And when they're having a
Mm-hmm.
party, I might go early, give me a little food, little plate. I'm
Mm-hmm.
going home. When the company come, their friends come, so they can, they talk and do what I'm at home. I might go
Hey,
by for a
Yep.
plate and say,
I do the
have a
same
good
thing.
time or
me
drop them off
too.
something. You need me to do something. And then I'm gone because I don't want to know what they talking about. I don't want to run with my
Thank
kids
you.
and their daughters. They was
Right.
on the show. I don't, I look at it, but I won't give no input. If they ask me for advice, I give it. I ain't coming on. I don't care what. I ain't doing that. Handle your
Right.
business.
Right on Debbie. Right.
Cheryl, I
Uh,
have one more question for you, and then Melanated Energy, she had dropped down. It'll be you, Melanated. I need for sure to answer this question. Well, you saw
what?
Destiny last night had on her hat, and she tilted her head down like she was sending Mel some kind of message. Mel had to let her know today who house it was and that she was a
Right.
guest in her
That's
house.
her house. That's her house at the end of the day. And it wasn't a flex because at the end of the day, she can never sit here talking about hashtag gaslighter. She's the gaslighter. She's the queen of
Mm-hmm.
gaslighters. Because at the end of the day, you accusing Melody of doing something that you're doing. You're running around with her ex-husband. You're the one getting caught when Melody on the phone with Destiny. At one time, she was on the phone with Destiny when they were friends, and they on the phone. She got Martel is calling in as she's talking to Melody. He's on the other line calling her. And she's hanging up
Mm-hmm.
for Melody saying Martel is on the phone. What are you doing hanging with her ex-husband at the time, then husband? You hanging with him. And if anything, she's sleeping with Martel, if anything. So she want to
Mm-hmm.
talk about gaslight? She the gaslighter. That little fake Christian Dior hat don't mean nothing. Cause to me that hat look like a knockoff. That's a knockoff Dior hat. Girl,
Oh
bye.
my! Go ahead, Miss Melanated Energy.
Let me piggyback off of you, Cheryl, because why the hell was Destiny calling Martel at 3 o'clock in the morning when them lines got crossed when they did that
Right.
reunion and Melody had to
Exactly,
call that
Melanated.
shit out. And you talk
Exactly.
about she a gaslighter. You a gaslighter. You are the queen of gaslighting. Nobody gaslighting. You gaslighting, making the people think that she gaslighting. Calling him 3 o'clock in the morning, not knowing that
Right.
this dumbass fool done switched the calls to go to Melody and not to him. What type of moronic, stupid, backwards ass shit is that?
Thank you, Melanated. Thank you, my sis. Thank you.
I look, they had the reunion. Martel looking like, what? Mel said somebody did that shit backwards. They didn't do that right. They did.
Right.
Martel did it. He the one did it, so he did it backwards. He
Tweedledee,
did
Tweedledum.
everything backwards. Everything he do be backwards and messed up. Y'all ain't seen that yet?
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Everything, everything.
Including his red suit and them ugly shoes.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly.
everything he do
Exactly.
be backwards and wrong. I mean, he even spell and write wrong backwards. You see that book upside down. That should tell you right there.
Dyslexic, illiterate, backwards ass motherfucker. That's who he is. And she just as
See that?
dyslexic and illiterate as he is to sit there and
Can't
say,
pass an
"Oh,
open book test.
Was that you spying on him?" No, bitch, that was you spying on me, spying on him. The hell is
Right.
wrong with this damn lady? Talk about Melly spying on him. No, that was you gassing his backwards ass up to switch them lines and couldn't get shit right. Can't get right. That should be their name. Can't get right.
Can't
She
get
got the
right.
nerve.
I'm telling you,
The nerve to come
I
at
just can't get
Melody
over them two. Both of them, they just as dumb as they come.
Stupid. Tweedledee and
and
Tweedledum.
then got the nerve to talk about LeBarrick. For one thing, Melody ain't calling LeBarrick 5 in the morning. The only thing I know that's open 5 in the morning are legs.
Mm-hmm.
What are you calling this
Mm.
man 5 in the morning for? Melody don't call LeBarrick 5 in the morning. She don't be crying over LeBarrick like she cried over Martel when he got arrested. Like, oh man, please.
Y'all,
I'm
y'all, let's
sorry.
keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. Mel and LB has done gotten closer. So Destiny already knows that. What have he done told her?
Oh yeah.
What has he told
But
her
instead of her
about
keeping her
me?
mouth shut, she running her mouth. It's
That's
like she
what's
thinks like
making
nobody
her
gonna drop
really.
the information on her. And I
That's
know
what's
she the
really
one that got
making her
Sunny
upset.
page reported. That's why Sunny couldn't go live. Her page
Well,
got
I go
reported.
there, Brad by Brisket. I want him to tell me something about it. I sit there all day and listen. Just keep on cooking, baby.
I did it. You are in Chicago. Who's in Huntsville? What are you talking about?
I want him to tell me all about Destiny while he cooking. Brisket, chicken. I sit there for chicken ribs, all of it. Make the sides and all. Tell me all about that dingbat you married. I want to
Right.
know.
Well,
Because
let me
the
tell you
reason I
something.
want to know, she out here trying to damn fool everybody else. Let me damn fool her.
I want to know why nobody asked her, where do you live now? Because you was just living in the dark. Where you live now?
Right.
Tell somebody that. That's what you need to be telling. Where the hell do you live now?
Destiny is such a pathological liar. Nothing that she says I will ever believe, because she's been caught in too many lies. The
Too
minute she
many
said the
lies.
man was DVing her, she was in a DV situation.
But
But
she's
yet you
staying in this
stayed in
house.
that man's apartment for 2 whole years, squatted there, would not leave that apartment.
Even when
Now,
the
who
lights
you
was
know
out, she ain't
would
leave.
move?
House,
Right,
house.
who you know would move under? Who you know would move in to a AB's house that's AB in you, and you right, and now you're not giving him more access to you. Do I
Right.
believe she was AB? Hell no. I believe she's on this smear campaign to make everybody, to make Mel, the Barrick, and anybody who's down with Melody, she on a smear campaign tour. Because ain't no way you gonna tell me she was in a R. And now because Melody was in a R, a situation like this. Now she's in. Now she was DV. Now she was DV. That girl is a pathological liar. I can't believe. I'm
First of
telling you,
all, LeBarrett
Charles.
was not going to be in no DV because of the type of job that LeBarrett
Right,
has. He cannot have nothing on his record. That's why he was trying so hard to make sure that all this stuff that Destiny is doing and putting on his record, that he was
right,
trying to clear off, because of the fact is he have a job that he can't have no strikes against him. And then on top of that, Destiny already knew, and she know that he cannot have these strikes against him on the type of job that he have, the federal job that he has. He cannot have no strikes against him. But what she was trying to do was bring him down, because she was mad and hurt, and she was trying to destroy him. And this
Miss
is what was going on with Destiny, and this is what she's still trying to do, is put DV on him, but it's not matching because the police record showing that she's attacking him. She's still going on his job, y'all.
Hold on, Miss
She's
Patricia.
still
Give me one
driving by
second.
his house, y'all. She's
Miss Patricia,
still
give me 1 second. Hold on. Um, Thank you, Maria, for your $3 super sticker. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much. Miss Sweet Tea says, did y'all hear that Stormy replied to Mel going off on her mother? No, Miss Sweet Tea, I did not hear that. Can you give me the tea? I said that. Maria says, good evening, everybody. Hey, Miss Glamroy. She says, good evening, Chad. The sleep galaxy. Oh my God, I'm late. I'm late, but I'm here. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Happy Friday. I love your challenges for 68. Happened to be on your channel a few weeks ago and fell in love. I subscribed right then. Thank you so much, beautiful. I appreciate that. Mary White says that Sweet Tea, who mother was she going off on? I hope it wasn't Miss Van. Ooh. Teflon
what
Diva
No,
what
says,
happened?
I just got something came across my phone that I think Mill went off on Miss Betty again or something.
yeah.
Let's
no,
see.
Sweet Tea says that Stormy responded to what Mel said to her mom. And she also just came and said she responded to Mel for speaking on her mom. Stormy, go sit your big nose down
Yeah,
somewhere because you
sit
ain't
down
ready.
some damn where.
Well, if she wouldn't have had a mother on
Uh,
the show in the first, if she wouldn't have had a mother on the show in the first place, none of this would be taking place. She shouldn't have had a mother on the show. The mother's ratchet. She got a big mouth. She talked too much, and she's gonna end up where Miss
A
Wanda and
lawsuit.
the other one is. That's getting ready to take place. She better get her mother off that show. See, this is the thing I'm talking about. You see, now she want to come at Mel because Mel said something about her mother. Well, then tame your mother. Get your mother off the
right.
show. She doesn't like Melody, and that's Melody's house. You
Whose
can't make
house?
somebody
That's
Mel's
that's
house.
that's Betty.
Whose
That's
house?
Betty sending
Mel's house.
Stormy.
That's
Put a
That's
Mel's
choker
house.
Betty.
and a leash on her dog, then she'll be able to
Yes,
control her.
yes, yes.
Right. But get her. That's Mel house. And like Mel said, she's the reason why Stormy's on that show. She is. That little swimming pool thing that happened when she was doing her video premiere, and she was swimming in Stormy pool. That's only because she was trying to get Stormy on the show. Because when Carlos met Stormy, he said she didn't have the it factor to be on the show. He didn't see
Mm-hmm.
it for her on the show. But Melody went out of her way to make sure that this woman got on the show. If
And
it
not
wasn't for
only
Melody,
that,
Stormy wouldn't be on the show if it wasn't for Melody.
that's true.
Period.
And not
Hold
only
on.
that, Mel
Hold on,
can
y'all.
Mel,
Hold on. Give me
Mel,
1 second. Wait a minute. Miss Rochelle said, when Mel said Betty looked like hell, I screamed.
She
And,
did say
and
that.
do and
She
does.
do. She do.
She do. She look like hell. She look
She
just
look
like a
just like
demon.
hell. Yes, she does.
She look just like a bulldog. She got that bulldog face. Nuh-uh. She look horrible.
I think
Please.
that's an insult to
With those,
bulldog. She like
with those,
hell. That's what she look
right,
like. Hell.
with those
I ain't
dried
gonna
up,
hurt the bulldog. She look like a damn demon to me. All she needs is a horn. She's that lady like a demon. She act like one, think like one. If it walk and talk like a duck, it's a damn duck. She's a
so
demon.
is.
Okay, I pulled it
And
up.
Mel
Stormy
can
tried to
build a
say,
swimming pool for her children. It ain't like that she's begging Stormy that her kids to come over and swim. Because the simple fact is, like I was saying, Mel ain't trying to do no more to that house because Mel getting ready to move, y'all. Mel is already showing y'all how she live. She ain't playing. She already showing us her move. We just got to catch grip on what she's saying. It ain't what she's saying, it's how she's saying it. She telling us right in front of our eye. She's a critical thinker.
Amen.
Yes.
Critical
Miss
think.
Patrice, what you got?
Betty responded. She said, I'm giving that spiraling out of control chick dust.
That was
Yeah, right.
from the first.
Yeah,
That was
right.
from the first live earlier today.
That's the first
She said
live.
that,
Yeah.
but this afternoon when Mel went on TikTok around 2:33, no, I haven't heard anything on that one.
And they reposted some, Tisha posted some pastor talking. And so now Destiny trying to repost what Tisha posted. A bunch of retarded, dumb
If she was
people.
paying Mel Dust, then Mel wouldn't have had to respond to it. She would have been paying her dust from the get-go and stop talking about Melody all the time. These people are
The
obsessed with this
whole
woman. This is
cast. It's
crazy.
ridiculous. I ain't never seen no craziness like this before. Not even on Love and Hip
Crazy.
Hop.
Crazy.
So you say Tisha posted something, Miss Patrice?
Yeah, she
You say
posted some
Tisha posted something. Now what
yeah,
did
she
Tisha?
posted some pastor preaching, and so Destiny tried to share it too.
Maybe she need to share it
See how the demons
because
do.
yes, Aunt Debbie, but maybe she need to share it because her mom has blackballed that ass. Telling y'all, nobody's gonna want to work with Dusty. I mean, Stormy, whatever her
Tisha
name is,
either.
and Tisha either.
None of them.
Have y'all noticed that Marcel, come up here, baby. Marcel, come on up here for a few minutes. Marcel has not been on the side of a work site this week. He took the week off. He went back to Africa. Or what happened, y'all?
Told you what's getting ready to happen now. Told you that lawsuit.
Aunt Debbie, where Marcel at?
He heading out that back door of the courthouse so he can jump in that car and go to the plane so he can go to Africa. He might be there getting things arranged. You ain't seen him all week. He'd be probably over there getting things ready now. Just watch and see what he do. As soon as they drop that gavel down and tell Tisha she got to pay them folks that money, Marcel gonna disappear. Y'all gonna look around and say, where did Marcel go? Gonna be headed out that back door. Straight to the car, to the airport.
I know y'all, Miss Pamela talking about hotel charging $3,000 for an interview.
I know you lying.
What?
Oh my God, y'all
You see, ain't nobody paying it. He ain't done no
Martell, we
interview
gotta
in a
pay.
long time. They must not be
He'll
gonna
be
pay
lucky.
that.
He'll be lucky if he get $2. He'll be
Hey, look,
lucky. Please. He
Martell, I
get
gotta pay
$2,000.
$70,000 to her attorney fee. He on the phone right now with what's her name? Come on, y'all, the last
Pastor
one. Yes, he on the phone with her. Hey, girl, you got that 3,000? You want to give me an interview? We can hook it up right now.
she ain't got no money.
Please. Ain't nobody giving Martel no $3,000.
He
Ain't
better
nobody
pay
giving
somebody. He got to pay
$3,000.
people to lie to them because ain't nobody gonna pay him for them to lie to them. He got to
Ain't
pay
nobody
them
right.
a lot of them.
Right.
The fuck?
Right.
You got. See, he's still backwards. Ain't nobody gonna pay you a lot of them. You got to pay them
Right.
a lot of them. Like what?
And ain't nobody gonna pay nobody to come on there to talk about his revenge plot that he was found guilty of and convicted of. Nobody wants nothing to do with Martel. Not even the Scots now. Now the Scots ain't dealing with him no
No.
more.
Yeah.
Nobody
They
trying
don't
to
left
deal with
him.
him. He's a
They don't
revenge
even film with
plotter.
him. They're not
Right.
even
He's a
filming with him.
right. He like
They,
putting
they
women's
don't invite him to
naked.
no more cookouts and things. They wouldn't even
Right.
get that man a hamburger if he was hungry.
Right.
Mm-mm.
He like putting naked women's pictures on in text messages and sending it out online. That's what he like doing. So ain't nobody dealing with Martel. And at the end of the day, and the reason why Mars told him, I think, ain't dealing with Martel, because he had them thinking that that was another man in that video, and they found out it was Martel the whole time. So Martel pulled the whammy on them. And they're like, "Dad, we thinking that we got something on Mel,
Yeah, they feel
and come to
stupid.
find out it was you in the video the whole time."
They
And
said
all of
that
them.
Cheryl, when
Yeah.
they discovered that, they said that joker right there done lost his damn mind. Martell just as crazy
Right.
as he could be. May May
Okay.
said, and look, y'all, May May said Johnny Cochran is his lawyer. Oh my God, May May, you terrible. Miss D says hotel is hiding under a blanket. Lighter fluid Mel is outside. He's scared, y'all.
Like
He
Mel
needs to
said,
be.
he behind all those Facebook, them hate groups on Facebook. He behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Melody said it. He always doing something. He's behind a lot of the mess that's going on with these Facebook groups and all that
Yep.
because they rocking with Martel. They call themselves taking up for Martel. Well, where were they when he got convicted? Where are they now that he needs $7,000? He needs $7,000. He got to pay Mel $7,000 for the attorney. Where are all these the Facebook hate groups now? Are they going to take what you call that they did before?
GoFunding.
A
Go
GoFundMe.
fund me.
They're going to take a GoFundMe for him for all
I
these
hope he
Facebook
does.
groups. To
I hope he
all of them
does.
who all of them who love Martel and they rocking with Martel.
Yes,
Where they
yes,
at now? He
yes,
needs
Him,
yes. I
him
would
in
help him do that
area.
GoFundMe so he can take
Y'all,
all their
wait,
money
wait.
because they stupid.
right. Where they at now? He needs $7,000, y'all. Where he at? The hate
They
groups,
ain't
them
getting
the
him a
hate melody.
dime.
Right.
They ain't
Area and
getting him a
too, because she
dime.
done skipped town.
I said they ain't giving him a dime. If all them women that say they so crazy about him, why
Right.
they didn't buy none of that wine?
Right.
Right.
They didn't buy
Look.
damn bottle. So that
Hold
just
on,
They ain't.
y'all.
goes to show that ain't worth crap. Ain't
Let me
nobody
tell
studying
y'all.
Martell.
Hold on for a minute. Let me tell y'all this. Only's going to pay Martell. Mm-hmm. Martell is gonna go to the bank to that good ATM machine. He gonna go do. Okay, insufficient funds. Wait a minute. Maybe I put in the wrong number. He gonna go in here. He gonna do it again. Do. Insufficient funds. Wait a damn minute. What the hell is going on? I know we got paid today. Oh hell, the lawyer done took all my damn money.
And that machine don't take that card. Watch and see that card gonna get caught in that machine. And when he try to pull it, it's gonna cut up. That means you have no account, sir. You have nothing.
Right. He got nothing. All these women talking about Martel cute. Martel. Now he needs 7,000, y'all. Come on, pick me's. Come up with
Right.
the money since y'all love him so much and y'all rocking with him so much. Come up with the 7,000, pick me's. I bet
I
they
Right.
don't think he
like
can hustle Belinda no more. I think Belinda done had enough, so he can forget
right.
her.
But he got all the other millions of pick me's that want to be with him and all that. This is your chance. This is your chance to come up with the money. So that and maybe he might give you a date. Come up with the
Uh-uh.
7,000. All
I
these
wouldn't
people
give
that's
nan penny, Cheryl. Not nan penny. Not nan. Not nan. I said not nan.
Aunt Debbie, wait a minute. Hold up, Aunt Debbie. That's your man. You supposed to be there for your man. You know what Coleslaw said. She gonna stand beside him. That's your man. And you sitting over there with all that money, you ain't gonna give him 7,000. What's wrong with you?
He better put coleslaw to work. Open up your mouth, coleslaw.
I promise you, I profiled all the women that like Martel. Those are some broke, desperate hoes, just like Destiny, Trisha, and and Arion. They all broke, just like all three of them. Ain't no decent, reputable woman gonna want to be with him and say, "Oh, he look good." Nope.
Wait a minute. I need for y'all to respond on this. Sweet Tea says G Squad. Basically, Stormy's statement said she's focusing on her business and her mother. Statement says she's giving the spiraling. It's so funny that Mel is spiraling out
And
of
she's spiraling.
control. Dust. Spiraling out of, yeah, she's giving her dust. Why all of a sudden you want to give her dust now, Betty? Because she read that ass for filth. She read you, Betty.
Because she dropping receipts.
Right.
Yes.
And
Yeah, that's what it is.
if she would have gave her dust from the beginning, Melody wouldn't have nothing to say to her. She should have just kept her mouth shut on those Facebook groups and stopped talking about Mel and her children. She's gonna end up in court. Betty, you better, girl, you better stop talking. You see what happened to Martel? Him running his mouth, him doing
I'm
what he
waiting to
did to
see.
her. He got convicted. Mel got him convicted. Now the two people are going to be pulled in court and they're going to be facing a multi-million-dollar lawsuit. I mean, people just don't learn. You see what Tasha K. Let me shut up.
Right.
Mm.
Tasha K. You
That's
see
why.
what
That's why. That's why
$2
Carlos
TK
staying
going
quiet.
through?
That's why
Cardi B
Carlos
got her
staying
4
quiet.
million in the bag because she slander and defamation. So
Mm-hmm.
continue to keep on with the defamation. Mel is not playing. Mel is not playing with them no more. That's it. Everybody going to court, and you better have receipts and proof of everything you say about this woman.
That interview
Period.
he had on Monday with Heavenly, he chopped that interview up. It was some stuff.
Yes.
He chopped that up. 'Cause you know
But you
Heavenly
know
ain't
what,
got no
Patrice?
filter.
I think they do pre-recorded, right?
Yeah, it's
And
pre-recorded
therefore
Yeah.
now. It used to be live, not no more.
right, but he's telling her what to say
The
because
questions to
y'all,
ask. Yep.
uh, Hellish don't look at the show. She don't look at that show.
Well, I'll be glad when somebody sue Carlos King ass. He don't hurry
You
up and
and me
run me
both.
my money. I'm gonna sue him. What to use Melanie? Run me my money.
I tell you, you better run me my money. Uh, Not
Well,
run
Well,
me
his
your
name's
money.
already been added to the list because when he came out lying about BT, that his name already automatic went on the list for Sue. So he
and
on that list already.
yeah, and he kind of honestly is because OWN is being sued for 105 million. So he's a part of that. He's a part of that franchise OWN. So he kind
Ooh,
of is. He kind of is in a way, to
ooh,
be
wait a
honest.
minute,
I
y'all.
think. Go ahead.
Wait a minute, Aunt Debbie, whoever that is, give me 1 second, please. May May says Funky is trying to clean up. He's taking up for Melody. Did y'all hear? Funky
He's
got
I
there
heard
what?
to
that. I
tell
saw
Wanda
Funky did
to
something. Yeah.
shut it up.
hmm He
He's
told
what?
Wanda
Funky
to
told
shut up
Wanda she need to shut
and
up more.
right. And he said he don't blame Melody for taking the action she's taking against Wanda.
I
Heavenly
don't
said
blame
the
her
same
either.
thing too. Heavenly
She
said
had
the
a,
same thing too.
it's a long time
Did
coming from Miss
she?
Wanda.
Yeah, and he was kind of looking at her like crazy when she said that. So
He
that's how
said
you
he
know,
might
like,
drink and have fun with Wanda, but he don't go along with all that other crap she be doing. He sure did. He
Ooh,
said we're
There's a
not friends like that.
but you
ooh.
notice all those ones that Carlos had got. What's that
I'm
lady, the
treating
SW
Funny with
lady?
a long handle spoon.
You notice they don't report on the show. They quiet. In the beginning, they attempted to, but
Right.
once they saw everything, they backed out real quick.
Right. Right.
it's
That's
a
why I was thinking that they didn't the reason why that lady, that Black Titanic's lawyer, did not put Carlos King and Kingdom Reigns production on the lawsuit is because they waiting for the network to drag the Kingdom Reigns production and Carlos King name in their self and blame it on him, and that's going to be like a slam dunk for Melody to just like totally wipe him out because the network is going to bring Kingdom Reigns into that with Carlos King. Watch.
and my
Well,
thing
hurry
is
up
this.
on you moving too slow for me. Get
Right.
Right.
on the business.
And I think
Stand
Maurice
on
and
the business, I say.
and And if Maurice lose that, if he lose that case,
Ooh,
if,
Aunt Debbie, you
if
terrible.
if Maurice lose that case, he's out of a job because you think that own gonna have him employed and he done let somebody come in and sue for 105 million. You think he gonna have his job? He not gonna have his job if they lose. If they lose, Maurice can forget about own backing him. But own not gonna back him no more. That's
Nope.
105 million. That's not nothing to sneeze. That's a lot of money. That's nothing to sneeze at.
I heard
105.
somebody say that Carlos asked him why did he throw him into that because y'all know that he said that Carlos told him to give him a chance. Hey, Kate girl, she says all they are all scared of the real phone. Mail is coming with receipts. That old red phone, y'all. Hey,
Yeah, when he
Venus.
pulled that red phone out, oh my God! I said, "Ooh,
All
y'all in
right.
trouble now."
I'm telling you, when she get that red phone, you better look out. I'd be glad to see it. Go on, tell it now. The red phone coming out. Ooh, you finna give me some.
Yep.
Tell her.
You know
Talk
When
about
that
they
red,
cares.
they didn't think she still had that. They underestimated her.
right,
Uh-huh. And
same
she
with
get them
Destiny.
fingers to rolling across that thing. She pull it right up. Mom, there
Yep,
it is.
yep,
Look at
yep.
look at
And
look
look,
at the interview.
they
Look at
said
the
man better get security for the red phone, y'all. So the red phone needs security. Security over here.
but
Who
Right.
has the red
look at
phone?
how when she interviewed Destiny, how the first thing she wanted to do was start talking about Mel. Like
Yes,
Heavenly
that's
said,
all
hold
good.
Yeah.
on. She
Destiny
was
act like
confident.
Melody is. She act like she was in a relationship with Melody,
Yeah.
and many times I watched her on the season. First thing come out her mouth, Mel, you know you love me. Mel, you know you miss me. This is not your woman. That's your friend. Well, ex-friend. She act like she was in a relationship with Melody. I mean, gave her 10 minutes on Dr. Heavenly, and she couldn't even make it 10 minutes without mentioning Mel.
Yeah,
She
And when Heavenly tried to
Mel's
Mhm.
stop
name in
her,
her mouth. Like, I
I
mean,
think
what
she
is
wanted
it
to
with
taste
her?
Melody's rainbow.
I think
I believe
so.
so.
I think so because there's something going on. Like, I mean, she got to think. She act like her and Melody, like she broke up with Melody, and and her and Melody were in a relationship. Like, it's weird. It's weird.
It's very
Venus,
weird.
Venus down in the chat. Venus, go over there in that corner. Venus talking about not she want the cootie.
What Venus getting now? What Venus
And
say?
Venus said not she want the cootie. Oh my God. She act like she was married to the cootie, if you ask me. I'm
Right.
like,
Yeah.
what is wrong with this girl?
Gosh. Mel, can I
Well,
be a
she
part
running
of your
around talking
village?
about some big D energy. All that big
Right.
D energy, but she broke in the pockets.
Uh,
Right. And I consider big
Let's
D.
get out
Big
of here.
D
I don't
means
want to hear nothing about
she's a
no
big
big D.
dummy. She's a big dummy.
That's
That's
what
what
it
that big D
means.
sound like. That's what that big D
And
mean.
she run around like
Big
she
dummy.
flexing when she say that and you. And then she talk about Mel Cop, but look what she drove to Dr. Heavenly's house.
Right.
uh,
How you gonna get out of how you gonna get out your car? How you gonna drive up in front of a mansion in a Volkswagen and
Yeah, she didn't even
flip flop?
wash that car. She
Right,
didn't
hey,
and
wash
flip
look,
it or
flop.
nothing. Just
hey,
drove it over to that lady's
Huh?
house.
them
Huh?
folks told Dusty, you better bring that damn Mercedes truck back here.
Right.
Dusty come out. Well, okay, what
Gonna
else you
pull
got?
up
I can
at
drive.
her mansion. You see how big Dr. Avery's mansion is? You gonna pull up in a mansion in a Volkswagen and flip flops? No,
And the
girl.
car
You ain't
dirty,
that girl.
and you got on a
No.
winter dress. Something wrong with that picture.
And look, they said the flip flops came from the dollar store.
Uh-uh.
Oh, oh my God. And she got the nerve to be trying to downgrade the Rover. What?
Right.
Downgrade the road, I mean, and then I said, well, I said, what happened to your Mercedes Benz, Destiny? Oh, it got repoed. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. Where's your car?
All them
Where's
folks
your
come
Mercedes
get
Benz?
that car.
Because that would have looked a lot better driving up in Dr. Heavenly's mansion. That would have looked a lot better than that mess she was driving, that hoopty that she was driving. And she
No,
just
no,
looked,
no, no, sure.
huh?
She wish she could have picked that phone up and said, "Hey, Mel, can I
Yep.
borrow you
Can I borrow that Rover or can I borrow that G-Wagon, ma'am? I gotta
Right,
run to Atlanta. That's what she was hoping. She missed
right,
all of
She
that
should
stuff.
Well,
have.
Destiny, her
She had
best
been
friend.
nice. She could
right.
ask for the Range Rover, and she didn't even bathe the car. She come up here. She hadn't even bathed that car. She could have at
Right.
least took it to the car wash and cleaned it up. Hell, it ain't what you're driving it. You can make it look like something. At least had to clean. I don't care nothing about no Papa Damn. Clean it up at least. You
But
driving
look,
it to
Right,
the
but
back.
look,
At least your car can be
right.
clean.
there's
Matter of
nothing
fact,
wrong with a Volkswagen. There's nothing wrong with it. But don't be trying to knock what somebody else got when you ain't even got that. And you right,
Right.
she should have
There's
took it to
nothing
the
wrong
car
with
wash
it.
and got it washed.
I
Right,
want
it's
to know
nothing
Because
who.
wrong with it.
mail cars are paid for. Now
Right.
she got
Right.
so she whatever you got, that's what you got. But
That's
damn,
why
you
I'm making
can
fun of her.
clean it up and present it better.
Right,
I
that's
was
why I'm making fun of her her Volkswagen because she got the nerve to open her mouth and say, talk about Melody's car when at least her car is paid for. Car is fully paid for, lock, stock, and barrel,
I
paid
think
for.
she was mad. She
And it's
was mad
clean.
they caught that Volkswagen. She was like, "Why did y'all catch my Volkswagen? That was supposed to be seen. That wasn't supposed to be seen."
Well, y'all, she had to turn that Mercedes back in because they was looking for it.
Yeah,
Yes.
she ain't
But
paid for it. And
Destiny,
then,
Destiny
I bet the
talking about,
mail cars are
She had
clean.
missed the
I
notes
bet
on
they
it, so
clean
she
the
had to turn it
details.
back in.
right. And
Destiny said, I know y'all just didn't put that Volkswagen on that on the thing. I hope they put it on TV. I hope they put it up there, and I hope they show where she getting out the car. Destiny, that
right.
you getting on that Volkswagen?
Yeah.
With that old cheap ass bag she gave Dr.
Right. And
Heaven.
those damn
And then
Dollar
she
General
holding it
and
with
those
one finger like it stank. Any
right.
bugs
And
in
those
here?
Ooh,
and those Dollar General flip flops. Stop it, girl. You ain't that girl. Destiny, you're not that girl, Destiny. You're not. And you didn't
uh-uh.
really
and I
help Mel.
is that
You really didn't really she really
isn't
didn't
that
help Melody. She didn't help
isn't she
Melody
selling
because
them shirts that say I'm her, I'm still her? And I
oh
think
my
they said she
God.
got like
They
a
said
Oh
mug
she,
no,
or
they don't
they
get
something.
in
said
no
she's
saying.
supposed. They said she's
Please.
supposed to come out with that shirt that says I'm her
I'm
or
still her.
something. Anybody gonna buy it?
I sure ain't
Uh-uh.
buying it. I know that for a fact.
So
I ain't buying it.
and
No,
that
not
cheap
nope.
ass bag she gave Dr. Ellis, she could have kept that too. You could tell that was a cheap dollar store bag. That old gold bag. It was in the back of her closet since she opened up Madonna. Here she come with that bull crap. Nobody want none of that crap.
Venus talking about facts. Ain't nothing wrong with a Volkswagen, but as a business owner, you in a Volkswagen on TV? Ooh,
Right.
She
Glenmark
should have took
said,
an Uber extra.
"Damn,
She should have
she
paid for
could have
a more
borrowed
expensive
one of my."
Uber.
She said, "Damn, she could have borrowed one of my sandals." Ooh, Miss Barbara O said she probably had to borrow it. Venus says that Glenmark's the boots too. Don't need to talk about the boots. Y'all see them boots Tisha had on that night, the other night, last week.
Yeah, them
Oh
go-go boots.
Jesus.
Hey y'all, Tisha thought she was working it, but she had her legs crossed on the white boots on. I said,
Couldn't tell her nothing.
Oh,
So good
please.
with them white go-go boots from the
Right.
carnival for $1. I bet they didn't come in no damn box.
Hey, my baby. That's what they used to call them in the back in the day. Them go-go boots.
Right. Right.
Oh, Tisha, Tisha, don't you put them on? Hey y'all, I wonder did they come in a box?
That's what I say. They didn't. They came off the clearance rack. You don't get no box off the clearance rack. You get them as is.
Ass is.
Please. Those shoes definitely didn't come in a box. That's for
That's what
sure.
I'm
Ooh,
saying. They didn't
Those
come
ooh.
but a
shoes,
dollar
those
fifty
boots.
cents. Damn go-go
Tisha,
boots. You got them off the clearance rack.
Look at
Come
Venus.
in
Look
no
at Venus.
box.
Venus, go to the corner, Venus. Go to the corner.
Venus is terrible. Venus down the street said, look, Sweet Tea says that Grandma's you might not want them back. But Tisha don't need to wear them anymore and she need to quit posting
because
No,
Marcel done made her cry so many times since
$1.50.
Wanda and Mel
$1.50.
incidents. She just need to stop. She need to keep her mouth closed. Don't say nothing.
150, 175 or something like that. A cash app. Right. All right.
Is
All
she
right.
spelling the
I'll run up.
words correctly
How long you
that
get a
she
shower?
supposed to?
Oh, I'm sorry,
You
y'all. I was
know,
talking to my son. I'm sorry.
you know that she can't spell too good. So when she posts what the words spelled correctly,
Who on that?
no,
You say
she
that
can't spell too good. Well, she can't spell too good. I'm telling
Right.
you.
You see, Miss
Hell, she
Wanda gonna
can't
go in the
spell
court.
breakfast.
Miss Wanda gonna go in there. Miss Wanda gonna go in court. Miss Wanda gonna go in court like, Your Honor, this was a legend. This was a legend. This was a legend. A legend. What is that? Oh, that means Your
Sarah.
Honor. She means allegedly, Your Honor.
Sarah, that is not what she going to say. She gonna say, "You Honor, I was over there. I remember to this plain as day. It was a Sunday afternoon, you Honor, and I was over there on my YouTuber. I was
Oh
on my
no. Oh
YouTube.
no.
I didn't mean no harm when I was on my YouTuber. But you Honor, what I need from you is a court-appointed attorney. But that's what she said she gonna get.
I think they're gonna slap
As
Wanda with a
soon as
gag
that
order because
monkey
she
shoulder
sound that
fall
damn
out her
bad.
first, it's gonna be over with. Cause she gonna open that person be trying to show. And when that whiskey, that monkey shoulder fall out on that floor, that whole bottle, they're gonna be done with her. Case
Right.
dismissed.
They be like, Your Honor.
No, she's still gonna drink in court. Y'all know that, right? She gonna drink in
Yeah.
court, right?
She gonna have a drink
It
before she
won't
get
fall
there.
out
A
her
couple of
pocketbook.
drinks.
Uh-huh.
And here go her here go her friend. Your Honor, that's not
Oh,
true. We
oh
didn't say
no.
anything. Guess who that is? Guess who that is?
Oh, Miss Z
Guess who
talking
that
about
is?
some. Miss Z talking
You
about it's 9:35. Do you know
who
where
got a
your
raspy
husband
voice?
is?
Who got a raspy voice that's connected with her?
That's terrible.
You know
That
who I'm
lady
talking
sounds
about.
Piano
terrible.
You
teeth.
know who I'm talking about. Yeah, you know she start with an M. Start with an M.
Right.
Your Honor, she
Yeah,
lying, Your
piano
Honor.
teeth. I
I
know
didn't
you
say
talking about.
that.
She
That lady.
she
Ugh.
she got saved since Mel went live the other day
Yeah,
and was coming for Wanda.
yeah. Everybody quiet now. Now they want to be
Mhm.
quiet now. Too late now. Too late. Too late. Too little. Too late. Too late to be quiet now. Break teeth. Too late.
Hey,
See,
She
I
Miss
coming for
think
you.
Venus, she's not gonna be able to use that court-appointed attorney, Venus, sweetheart.
y'all.
I
Hmm.
need to let Wanda know that Miss Blaze says Wanda is going to
Yes.
need a translator in court.
Wanda gonna end up behind bars as soon as they see that monkey stole the bottle. Going to jail.
Hey, last Sunday, y'all, she didn't have what she told her. She had something else. It looked like it was a little lighter than the milky soda that she normally drink, not as strong. But she did have something to drink. She had like two of those, I saw.
That lady's an alcoholic, man. That lady is an alcoholic. I'm telling you, she keep a drink in her hand. Marcel keep a drink in his hand. Then you got the
Oh
drunken
yes.
driver. You got the drunken driver that says, "I'm a lawyer." The drunken driver, man. I'm telling you, there's a lot of alcoholics in that family, ain't it? They all they do is drink, drink, drink. Marcel keep a drink in his hand. Every time you see him on live, he got that drink, unless he's out there pretending he building something, but he ain't.
He
Oh,
Crazy.
be
It's
done had a
crazy.
few.
What you
See,
want?
let me tell you what he do, Cheryl. See, he be done had a few that morning, and he be
Right,
driving to see people working on the
What?
site, and he
right.
actually think
You
it's
want
here. He
Papa?
be drunk as a
Go
skunk.
get in
See,
the
this is
freezer.
my new site. Don't nobody even know nothing about him, but it's his new site. See, that's how whiskey do you. They have you delusional as hell. All them gonna be a delusion. They crazy as hell. Now.
It's delusional.
No, now.
Delusional. Oh my God. I can't.
did
I
y'all
can't.
hear Mel say she told them to make sure that the Fletchers got more camera time? So Stormy, you ain't doing nothing. You better go somewhere and sit down and pray you still got a job at your crazy self.
Hmm. All right, I got it. Put on the
They
phone.
gonna
I
rush
want to see
Stormy off that
Stormy.
show because she gonna start crying in a minute.
Right. She gonna start crying. Lord Jesus.
She
Here
gonna
go the
say,
water brush.
Carlos, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this. Everybody
I've
on
been
Yeah,
the
picking
internet is
she'll
on
make
looking
her
me.
for
cry in a
me.
minute.
They
But
picking
you heard
on
what
me.
Mel said? But you heard what Mel said? Mel
What she
said,
say?
she said to Petty Betty, she said, your daughter don't even want to be around you. Now women, now it's obvious Stormy told Mel that because
Mm-hmm.
Mel said your daughter don't even want to be around you if you really want to know the truth. She don't even want to be
Mm.
around you because she looks evil, and Stormy is never gonna have any friends with a mother like her. She's always gonna interfere in everything that Stormy does, including Miss Wanda, as far as Letitia. These two women are never gonna have no real friends because they got mothers that continue to keep interfering, and trying to pick their friends for them. That girl
But
is grown.
you know what, Cheryl, whenever Stormy told, I think it might have been Courtney, said that Betty didn't even like no, it was Stormy. Stormy said Betty didn't like Courtney. And we know that Wanda didn't like Marcel, so they got problems, man.
And
It's
Stormy
something
said
wrong
that.
with
Stormy said, I can't keep friends because of my mother. I never could keep friends because of her. She said that.
Wow.
She said that she could never keep friends due to Betty. She runs people off. The lady takes the air out the room. I mean,
them.
at the end of the day, like
Betty's
it's
controlling.
ridiculous. Let
She
that girl have some
controlling.
friends. Stay away from her friends. She too old for the nonsense. I hate mothers that do that. Like Aunt Debbie said, she went to the party for a minute, got some food, then she left. Let her daughters have their friends and have their thing. Not these two mothers. They're nothing like that. You don't see Miss Van do stuff like this. You don't see Miss Van do stuff like this. Miss
That's the
Van,
problem.
she don't interfere in Mel's in Mel unless she might say something once in the blue moon about to defend her daughter, but she don't interfere in her daughter's life like these two mothers do.
They
What kind of
gaslight
mothers are
their
these?
daughters. They gaslight their daughters to make them think that everybody else is their enemy when they're their biggest enemy.
And like
Yeah,
Aunt Debbie, yeah, and like Aunt Debbie said, they're trying to live through their daughters. They have to cut
Mm-hmm.
the string now. Cut the string. They're grown.
it's so true.
Gosh, like I just don't understand it. I don't understand. I don't want to be like that with my daughter. When my daughter got friends, you know, I stay in my place as a mother. I'm not following her around or none of that. My son went to Miami. He asked, did I want to go? No, I'm not going because he's going with his boys. He's going with his friends. I'm not tagging along with my son and his friends. No,
Hey,
no, I don't know
Debbie,
what kind of mothers these are, man. I don't know.
Debbie,
Yes.
Betty, I think she has a husband. I know Betty's husband said he wish he would have went to the bathroom and left Betty sitting at the table. He got his keys and went to the car and never looked back.
Did you notice? Did you notice that man? That man be glad when she had Stormy out. You see, don't go nowhere.
Right.
Well,
E-
that man be
Even
somewhere
Courtney mother,
hiding.
right.
He
Even
be
Courtney
going
mother don't act
somewhere.
like that. We saw Courtney
Right.
mother. Courtney mother don't even act like that. Come on now. These two are the only two. These are the only two mothers that are just as ratchet as the days are long.
They gutter.
Everybody else's mother is good. But these two.
Uh-uh. One and Betty is gutter, y'all. They just gutter.
Yeah, they gutter rats, man. They gutter rats. I don't
They
care. They
looking
gutter
for a
rats.
check. That's what's wrong with them. They looking for money. That's
Mm-hmm.
why they always acting crazy. Courtney's mom, she
Wanda got a
set
little
up.
bit of
She
fame
got
and it went to
money.
her head. Wanda thought she had pull like that to go over to the showrunner to go try to get herself back on the show. Like, how
Right.
you gonna overstepping? You doing too much. Sit down someplace.
Doing too much. She's doing too much. I'm telling you,
The
she's doing
man
too
didn't
much.
even call her back. Now
Right.
that goes to show you. Man didn't even call you back.
Hey,
And she
Debbie,
can't
Debbie,
and she
she
can't
mad
lie.
at that man right now. She said, I know you just didn't tell me on my business.
And
Right.
she
The,
can't
You
lie.
the
gotta
She
man
just
call
said
with
his
them folks
name.
up.
right. The man with the melon said she tried to call and I ain't answer.
Right. Leave them folks alone.
Right.
And
Some
you
prices
said
And,
right
Mel
or
said his
something. I
name.
don't know what to tell her.
and
Mel
look,
Mel
y'all,
said his name too.
and
So
look,
go ahead,
Tisha
lie.
up there not talking about something. Mom, did you call the showrunner? Well, yes. Tisha, I got off that YouTube and I sure did call him. I sure did, Tisha. I'm trying to get my job back. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she embarrassed because she got to pay for that lawsuit. She talking about all that money she got with that husband and the boyfriend. You gonna have to pay up now, girlfriend. Hey,
Right.
your slip is showing.
Hey,
Right. Gotta pay
y'all.
the
Hey,
do y'all think Wanda meant to show that purple truck on the YouTube?
I wouldn't show that truck no more if I was her. And then you got a man and a boyfriend. She said she got a
Right,
husband and a boyfriend. Can neither one of them fix the car? They ain't got no money. Look like,
right,
you got a boyfriend and a man. That thing should be handled by now. You ought to
Yes.
right,
have a new truck.
right,
It should be on the highway.
right. Mel said, "I'm gonna
Look,
If
teach
you
you how to."
sitting over there,
Mel said, "I'm gonna teach."
that truck over
Mel,
there leaning
yeah.
on the back tire.
I look, y'all. The other night, Mel was hot. Mel said that old the purple truck in the backyard, wherever you at, and it got two flat tires.
Mel said, "I'm gonna teach you how to make. I'm gonna teach you how to make money, and I ain't even got a food truck, and I'm gonna teach you how to make money." Mel made 50K, 50K in 2 days
Y'all
off
know
that
I
Wanda
purple
know
was
truck
she
alone.
shame
skinny.
on that one. I know Wanda shame on that one. Now you gonna come
Yeah,
back from that.
she can't come
Sitting
back
up
from
talking
that.
about you got a husband and a boyfriend and your truck over there doing a gangster lean.
Not
I
the
can't
Lean back,
understand this.
lean
Every
back.
time I can't listen to Wanda. Going through that.
Lean back.
Oh, Wanda
Oh,
said, y'all see my truck? She said, it look real pretty on the inside. Lord, I don't even want to see it. Lord God, I would want to see it. I be scared of snakes up in that joint. Nah, I'm not going up in there.
I know
I
Uh-uh.
don't
TT.
want to see
I know
much
the
of
other
that.
T. I know TT
See,
had
that's
me dying.
sometimes that you have to be quiet. You out there perpetrating like you got it like that. You got money. You got this. You got that. Your daughter
Right,
is got plenty of money, and she the
right,
ATM machine and all that. Now shut up or put up.
right. But
She can't put up.
True T
That
tore her up.
ATM is out of commission.
True T tore her up. True T tore her up. True T tore her up. She called her hungry hippo.
Miss Z talking about,
A
Miss Z
wide
talking
back.
about, tell, hey, look, sure, Miss Z talking about, so, tell Mel the next code should be YouTuber.
Yeah. True T, True T said she got a. True said she a wide back barracuda. She was going on.
And she
Oh,
said when she get through
Glimmer.
with them
Oh,
projects, Wanda is next to be sued. She
hey,
said she
look,
gonna get
y'all,
her too. Soon as she finish her projects.
Yeah, she said when
Glim,
she finished, she gonna get her too. She gonna sue her too. Yep.
yeah, look, wait a minute. Glimmer
Hmm.
says, because that cat ain't good, because good cat get good money
Right.
with 2 million.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Oh,
got
my
if you got that good, why you ain't got a new truck? Them men supposed
Right.
to be buying you a truck doing
Right.
something. Where
I
Right.
they
did,
at?
wait a
She
minute.
always hollering she got them, but we ain't never seen them. Where the
I did,
hell they
wait
Well,
a
at? In the
minute.
nursing home somewhere? Where they at?
Probably so. LaDon, where you be?
I've been here in and out doing
How's it
laundry.
going, my boo?
I've been here in and out.
How's it going, my boo boo?
Hey,
Miss
boo.
Miss Blaze is right, Miss Debbie. Wanda talking all of that crap and ain't get her truck fixed.
Right. Right.
And how
Mm,
many years?
man, it's been a
About
minute.
3 or 4 years, ain't it? She'd have had that truck by 2, 3 years or something.
She
I
was
Right.
on
don't
the
Mm.
know.
she was on the
It,
show then begging my soul to put money into it. He said,
Yeah.
right.
Sure was. Sure
Marcel
was.
says not a dime. He said not a dime. And when he said I get drunk first, spending on drinking, I won't get done.
and he
Right. That
He
truck.
meant
was
it.
stunned her.
That truck is not going to premiere until 2059. That's when it'll
Mm.
premiere. Yeah.
Wow, we almost been
2059.
up here for 3 hours. Miss Patrice, give me your final thoughts so we can get ready to get up off of here. Oh
Um,
God.
Final thoughts. I was not the best for Mel, and I'm behind whatever decision she makes. Still don't like the cast, and I'm not gonna like the cast. But if she stays, I'll be there. I support her with whatever decision she makes.
Because
Hmm.
it's who house?
Mel's house.
Millhouse.
You better say it again. All right, Miss Patricia.
All right, I'm gonna drop down.
Thank you for being up here. Appreciate
Bye,
you.
Thank
Patrice.
you. Y'all have a good
Bye.
evening.
You have a
You
good evening,
too.
man.
That should be a T-shirt. Whose house? Mel's house.
Hell
Oh,
house.
she probably gonna make one. Go ahead, Miss Patricia.
Patricia?
Is Miss Patricia gone? Miss Patricia.
Is she
I'm
muted?
on mute. I'm
Oh, she's
sorry.
muted. Yeah, she's muted.
I'm
I see she's
sorry.
muted.
I'm here. You hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
My my final thought is that Mel brought these people on the show to better themselves. Because when you out here being a speaker and you surround yourself with people, with positive people, you basically know what's going on. And
Give me
she
one
was trying
second,
to
Miss
help you.
Patricia. Yes, ma'am, Miss Sweet Tea. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm sorry, Miss Patricia. You can go ahead.
No problem. She was trying to help these people. But these people, they got so up in crazy in mind that they feel like they was trying to bring her down instead of being appreciative of what she's trying to do. Do you know how many people would wish that someone would come into their life, would try to invest so much into them that she haven't invested to them? She got a whole show. And these people is ungrateful. And it's sad, for women, grown women. Not these are not teenagers. These are grown women with children
Mm-hmm.
that don't even know how to appreciate when they got something good.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Absolutely
sad.
right.
It's sad. And I don't try to put Mel up on the pedestal or anything like that. But when people is trying to help you, you need to learn how to appreciate and tell them people, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. And see, that's what God speaks about. God speaks about a humble person and a person with pride. He despises them. He wants you to be humble and appreciate what people is doing for you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get second chances.
Thank
You
you, Miss
don't.
Mary. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry, Miss Patricia.
I'm through. I just wanted to say, when people helping you, anybody, and you ain't got to be on no show, no, nothing like that. When people helping you, learn how to appreciate people and tell people thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't burn bridges, because you'll never know when you burn that bridge, that's going to be the main bridge that you're going to have to go back across.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Miss Mary. Appreciate you. Have a good night. You finished, Miss Patricia?
I go on, but I'm through.
Miss
I,
McDonald?
I'm through. Damn it. My mouth is a motor mouth. I'm through.
Miss McDonald?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Well, I think this is just, it's disgusting.
mm-hmm.
And I think this is going to be um, the season of truths and receipts, point blank, period. And if people keep going down that rabbit hole, it's going to destroy them, you
Mm-hmm.
know? And this is jealousy at its finest. It cannot
Mm.
see clear. It can't
Mm-hmm.
breathe. It's suffocating. It's resentful. Jealousy is it's a terrible spirit to have. And
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
every single one of them. And the most embarrassing thing of it all is for a man to be jealous of a woman.
Exactly.
Secondly, for an older woman to be jealous of a younger woman. If you at
Mm.
your age haven't become secure within yourself and know your purpose by now, then you can't don't get mad at the world, be mad at yourself.
That's right.
But this is disgusting, and I am going to continue to pray for Mel's prayer warriors, her support, her therapy, her strength, her family. She gonna get through
Mm-hmm.
this, and she gonna
Yeah.
keep climbing. because she got
Yes.
abundance of support. They're the
Mhm.
ones that's gonna crumble. And I find it funny when Marceau and Tisha was sitting there talk about, you see, when they came after us, they got divorced. No, 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 no. Stop
Mm.
jumping and skipping the line. They were already
Mhm.
having problems before the show. And when they got on the show and y'all were cool until Tisha came out her mouth saying the little sly stuff she was saying. And the marriage was already doomed. It wasn't because of y'all. You contributed to the breakdown of the marriage. Yes,
So
you did,
did.
Marcel and Tisha. Yes, you did,
Mhm.
in my opinion.
Mhm.
Um, but for them to think that somebody's suffering on the other side is delusional to me.
Hmm.
It's really delusional. Mel ain't suffering. She ain't nothing, no karma, no nothing. She has upgraded her life. She is pushing forward, and she is every obstacle God put in her way, she gets through it. You
Mhm.
know, every stone life throws at her, she gets through it. So it's delusional for them to think that anything but a divorce happened to Mel is beyond me, and that divorce was a blessing in disguise. It wasn't
Absolutely.
supposed to be in the
Mhm.
Yeah.
first place.
Thank you so much, ma'am, Miss Cheryl Howard.
Hey, you know what? Letitia need to be quiet because Melody and Martel are divorced because Martel is a narcissistic, abusive a-hole. Okay, and she was no longer going to be abused by him. You see, my grandmother always said, "The hole you dig for someone else, you're going to end up falling in that hole. That same hole you dug for that person. And when you dig a grave for one, dig one for two. Never write a check, and I always say, never write a check that your ass can't cash. And there's nothing that they can do to hurt Melody. For one, Melody done did over 100 episodes. She is now syndicated. She is set for life.
Mhm.
More than we can say for them. She going clear and free. No lawsuits. None of this stuff. She ain't in the middle of no lawsuits besides the one she gonna sue for defamation. But other than that, these people are Martel's flying monkeys. These are Martel's friends. We will see Melody's real friends when she takes this trip. These news episodes coming up. She take that trip. Dr. Sharnita Forrester, Brittany, and Lauren, and Dawn Michelle. These are her true, real friends. These are her real friends. These people are Martel friends, and Martel is going to bring them down with him. He's going to
Mhm.
bring them down because he ain't never going to go down by himself. He going to always bring somebody down with him. He couldn't bring Melody down with him, and he going to take Marceau and all the rest of them with him. When he start, letting out them deep dark secrets that he got of Chris Fletcher and Marceau and all of them, and Martel got some deep dark secrets. So I'm glad Mel has broken away from these people, and she is making her money. Making her money. That's what making her money and taking care of her beautiful 4 chicken McNuggets. That's
Mhm.
that's all that really matters. They're obsolete. They're a non-factor at the end of the day. That's why Melody has gotten as far as she's gotten because she ain't letting nobody stop her cash flow. So
Right.
that's the bottom line, and that's all I gotta say.
Thank you for that.
Thank-
Hold on, y'all. Don't nobody drop down. Please don't drop down. Melanated, give me 1 second. Let me read this. My thought says Braylon Lee just showed an article of an interview that Carlos did. Carlos said his shows are like his real family. He wanted all this mess to happen. He played the mess out of all them fools. Oh my God,
Mhm. Oh
Carlos is
my God.
crazy.
Hmm.
You can go ahead, Miss Melanated.
So I'm gonna close out. My closing remarks will be that I believe that Melody right now she's doing an inventory and her checks and balances with everybody that's on this show. She is taking numbers and she is holding them accountable for everything that they did as she closes the show. because she gonna shut this whole thing down. But she making sure everybody is gonna have their right, like everything that they did, they're gonna be held accountable for before she shuts everything down. That's what I look. That's how I see it happening. Like everybody needs to be exposed for what they really are, and what they really did.
Thank you, Aunt Debbie.
I feel like this. I'm ready to see that red phone come back out. Get that phone out, drop them receipts, build that bridge and cross it and blow that sucker up. That's what I think she doing. And go on and do it, man. Make God cut you in the 4-piece nuggets. Yeah, blow it up. So when they come back across, it won't be no bridge. That's why you blow it up. Because I'm going to tell you something. 9 times out of 10, one of them going to need mail.
That's right. That's
and
right.
they will be back. But they won't get across because the bridge will be blown up.
Hey, kicking it with Courtney.
Just watch and see. They're going to need her again. See, people like them, they always need you again. And they always come back thinking they can use you again, that you don't forget about what they did to you. Because this the kind of people they are. That's the kind of people they are. Low down, scum, like low vibrational people. They some demons. They demons. So send them back to hell. Read them and send them to hell and walk off mail. Do what you got to do. I stand beside you. I support you. Ain't I got time for
Me too. Me too. That part.
Starting with old Destiny and that old winter hat and it's 99 degrees. I want to slap that fuck off her head. But I'm saying, what that? And I still ain't found out what that represents. Oh Lord, I can't figure these demons. They some dingbats. That's all I can say. Ooh, and then Carlos came to my family. I wouldn't want to be family with you. If this how you do your family, I don't want no parts of you. Because I know what you got for me. No, I don't want to do with you, sir.
Well, as for me, y'all, I know that a lot of y'all did see Mel on TikTok. I do get it, and I feel her pain because she is hurt, y'all. I mean, she created this. She spent her money, her hard-working money. None of these people helped her. I give this money to Carlos. She gave that money to that man. She created something that she thought was special for some people that she cared about. And what did they do? They took the knife and they stuck it in her back, and they just kept sticking it and sticking it and sticking it. So y'all, let's please keep Mel and her kids in our prayer. Miss Black Titanic. Let's keep Miss Linda Gamble in our prayers, and anybody else that's up here was in the chat that was not feeling well. We're praying for y'all as well. I love y'all. Y'all are always welcome. Always, always welcome to come up at any time. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here, and I greatly appreciate y'all.
Good night, y'all.
Good
See y'all
night.
in the
Good
next
night.
one.
Everybody. Good night.
Bye.
Good night. Thank you.